With a fire, a hunger in the chest. We rise from the dirt, black coffee smoke, no rest. Shit shower shape, then we march into the flame. Heads down, boots on concrete, grinding all the same. We learn to bite our tongues, to swallow what we need, to grow hard as the asphalt, to let the bruises bleed. Clock and break down, keep the machine alive. Laugh through the static just to make it home at 5. But sometimes the wheel breaks and the storm cuts through the gray. One soul walks in and the dead weight slips away. You still bleed for the paycheck, still carry the strain. But the cage feels a little less like pain. But for a second maybe the dark don't feel so near, like there's still something human left standing here. Then you meet them too late, and the blade twists deep. A dream in your hands that you know you can't keep. You laugh, you confess, you feel like you breathe for the first time in forever. You almost believe, you almost taste the morning, you almost see the sun, you almost think the damage might finally be undone. But it won't work the way your broken mind wants it to. An honorable man won't cross that line in the dark. So we fall back down, back into the hole, alone with the demons clawing at the soul. Yeah, this happens more than we like to admit. We keep on marching through the black abyss. We carry all the silence like a weight on our backs, and keep pretending that the past won't circle back. One day we'll be happy, if the gods ever care. Then a freight train hits you from nowhere, and maybe the past crawls out of the grave, dragging old ghosts through the life we tried to save. We are left to our own, no mercy, no light. No one else towered dying in the night. Yeah, I'm good, that's the lie we wear. How you holding up? I'm alright, like we care. We keep our heads up just enough to pass the test, then fall apart in private like the rest. But we can't show weakness, can't let the armor crack. If we stop pushing forward, there's no coming back. So head down, nose to the ground. We drag the sorrow through the edge of time. Every scar we hide becomes another kind of chain. Every quiet failure turns the blood into the rain. Many come and go, some fade into the void. Some are burned into memory, some can't be destroyed. We don't forget unless we choose to let it die. We remember every rusted car, every busted lie. So keep on trucking through the scream and the rain. Some chase the dream, some swallow
right. We are still not running our timer because timer's still not working right. So I'm just keeping track of, when people actually do send members and stuff like that. I'm keeping track of what we're actually getting. And adding it to the timer manually be a note pretty much because as of right now, I have zero clue of what what when they're gonna have it fixed, if you will. I don't expect too many crazy things to be going on tonight. We'll see. Pull out the Palantir.
Your call.
Yellow.
Hello, sir. I seen I missed a call from you.
Yes. I'd like to formally drop my case against the PD.
Okay. I also seen a message I got. You're having an issue with one of the lawyers.
Well, who said that?
It's a. I don't have it tagged in my phone. Who it's actually coming from? The 907 number.
Do you have Will's number?
I don't think I even have Will's number, to be honest.
It's probably him. I kicked off on him in the cells the other day.
That's pretty much what it does say. It says something about pay or something.
Yeah, right before I got sent off, he says, you owe me money. I said, I don't have money. See the clipboard. He says, I don't work for free. I said, well, my Miranda rights state that I have the right to an attorney. If I can afford one, the state will pay for it. The state will pay you. Go see your clipboard. And I said, plus, you can't really be double dipping anyway, my man. And
they can still use the clipboard, even if
but
you do pay them.
But if he's on if he's sitting on as a lawyer on the clock as a lawyer and not a private lawyer, then I'm not going to pay him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Regardless, like he's supposed to make it known that he has a rate, though. So it's all on him, regardless.
I understand, but if he is, what I'm saying is the PD called for lawyer services, right? He came down. He's technically representing the state at that point.
Yeah, if he comes down and he failed to say anything about rates at that point, or talking to the PD about rates and them relaying the information to you or anything, that's on him.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though, right? About the if he's physically on duty on the app, and the PD calls him down, he's working for the state at that point. I don't have to pay him. If he puts a birdie message out and is not clocked in and he's a private attorney like what CJ used to do, therefore he can collect if I call him as a, not on the clock type of guy.
Yeah. No, if he gets called by PD and he comes down like that and he's on the clock, then yeah.
He needs to be reminded of that. Because you cannot be a lawyer on the lawyer services tab, get called by PD, and then because technically it goes under you have the rights for an attorney if you can't afford one won't be appointed to you by the state. That falls under the Miranda rights.
Yeah. I'll deal with that. That's why I was kind of like, Tommy usually doesn't give a lawyer shit unless they're doing something stupid.
Well, I heard Commissioner K tell him the same thing, too. That's the other thing.
Okay, I'll deal with that. Yeah, because I mean, if you come down as a public defender, you're on duty, you're called down by PD, then you're only gonna get paid by the state. If they want to pay you, sure, right? You know, if you're like, hey, you know, here's like $2,000 as a tip for coming down or whatever, yeah, sure. But at that point, it's on the client itself. It's like giving a tip or not. Like it's not a hey, you owe me money kind of thing.
Exactly.
I'll deal with it. I don't have a way to do a DOJ announcement, but I'll see if I can't get Murphy to even announce it to all of DOJ.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you're on the government services tab and a PD calls you down, then you shouldn't be charging people because you're working for the state at that point. If you have a private practice with like what CJ used to do, then there's your Bob's your uncle, have a great day type of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
How you doing?
It was him. I just got a message from him on the services app wanting to talk about another case. So I will privately.
He's kind of a
him.
little pretentious little guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like every time I deal with somebody that, you know, actually seems to know what they're doing, somewhere along the way, it's like getting a Build-A-Bear that has a weak seam and shit just comes undone.
Yeah, well, he made a stupid comment because I had 2 misdemeanor charges. And he said, "Well, why don't you pay the full price for the fine and then they'll let you walk out of here?" I go, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard." I said, "As an attorney, you should be pushing me for misdemeanors just to walk out the door anyway."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where this whole you get one or the other thing started because that's not the way it should be. So I said, "All right, here, cut the fine in half and give me 20 months." Like I'll just do that. That's how low of a misdemeanor it was.
Jesus. The hell.
So,
Why can't we find lawyers like me and CJ where I don't fucking understand it.
well, I even said to him something about the law, and he was like, "Well, how do you know?" I said, "I used to be a lawyer." "Well, I never heard of you." I said, "Well, you should look it up because I was actually probably one of the best lawyers in the city." So
It's the, literally had the best court.
I said I literally changed a law in the city.
Yeah, you had the best record too. Right now, actually, I think actually you still have the best record.
I mean, at the end of the day, I still get told by PD officers they wish I was still an attorney.
That's because some people like. All right, so I'll be honest. Like I'm very big about communication and trying to have respect and stuff. And like then you had CJ who would just irritate the living fucking piss out of you until you just gave up.
That makes sense.
You know, but the problem is that we both knew what we were doing.
Where has he been? I haven't seen him in a while either. You haven't been around much either.
Well, I've been dealing with some things. And CJ, he's it's kind of that time of the year where he goes down to Boca Raton for a little while and sits on the beach.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he had already informed me that it was pretty much gonna land all on me because it was about that time for him to go take his vacation and go relax for a while.
Yeah, I thought about it. I can't be bothered to mess with the PD about that stupid case. I mean, I've even talked to PD and they were like, you probably would have had a good case, but the problem is it's dragged on too long.
Well, it's not just that. It's all the like it's things I can't handle, right?
Yeah.
Like if I could have handled all the situations right off rip, we wouldn't have had the problem. Yeah, might have had a 24-hour delay, but we get it figured out. But it's always things that like all I can do is talk to people till I'm blue in the face, right? Like I've talked to the government multiple times about people with complaints about EMS, right? I guarantee you nothing's ever happening with that. It goes in one ear and out the other, or somebody ends up with a smack on the wrist or something, and people always seem to think I'm blowing smoke up their ass. Like, look, it came down to the point, like the whole EMS situation and some of the people is like, especially some of the stuff I've had to deal with when it came to Hatchie and them. I've informed them of all this stuff. Everything always blows up into a big thing. And at this point, like she called me the other day. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude. I hit the fuck you button. Like at this
I
point,
mean,
they
there's no
want to
reason
talk to
to
me.
impeach them. There's no reason to impeach them, unfortunately. They haven't broken any laws. They haven't done any corruption. Nothing. What they did was, could it be borderline like, could have been borderline like not
I mean,
ethical? Yeah, but
yeah.
nothing of it would have made any sense into it. I mean,
My only problem with that whole situation, like one, I let them know about problems that were going on. Right? They finally tried to call me back after they left Lexi and Bucket in the trench to deal with all the bullshit.
you know,
Right?
it's funny because when I talked to Bucket, you know, he told me that Lexi didn't even have access to the systems un- until days after.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. In that case too. I mean, accurately, like after a few days. I mean, you and I both know, like when Seth and them were in office, right? He openly admitted they were spending about $4 million a day just in wages.
Well,
So
and the problem was is they were about $5.5 million is what Bucket and Lexi were at. So if you imagine if Lexi didn't get access to the logs or the books and the ability to do anything for 5 days, that's $25 million.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, it's one of those things. Like even if we weren't working at the same capacity, even if we were still only spending $2-3 million a day, that's still a lot of money. But you can't keep track of that or know what's going on. Like they left them in the trenches, and I don't like it. It's not ethical in any way, or and at the same time, it's unprofessional, right? But anytime I've talked to them about an issue, it goes in one ear and out the other. So I'm at the point with them, like if they want to have a meeting with me, they can actually make a meeting. They don't have the right to call my phone anymore. Only people that I constantly deal with, like, hey, I have a question, or something like you. I don't care. But with them now, they actually have to make a meeting because I'm done dealing with their bullshit. Like it's like just walking up to a wall and talking to it because they don't care to listen. Because I don't know how many times I've
That
talked to
happens.
Bucket, I've talked to Lexi, and they took it as a credible complaint with what was going on and what information was brought to me. Like it's not anything I can control. It's something for them to deal with. And I know damn well, talking to Bucket, they've taken it to them and they pretty much just it's not a problem.
Yeah. I mean, Gia gave up her freaking operatorship. I thought that was wild.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know why she did. She just got the place.
I guess she's not going to have much time for it anymore.
It's possible. I mean, to be fair, I mean, a lot of people are going and doing different things because they're not like. At the end of the day, and nobody's really happy with the way things are going. Like, I mean,
That's on them.
I spend 90% of my day on the phone. How's it going, Blackhawks? How's it going, Clay?
That's all on them.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I let somebody borrow my car. Now this thing, like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. Took it to the mechanic. They're like, it's perfectly fine. Now it fucking
car
slides
was
all
it?
over the place. Um, it's the Gauntlet. One of the newer style gauntlets that kind of look like a Challenger.
Would you let drive it?
An officer with white hair.
Officer with white hair.
Yeah. Now the damn thing just slides everywhere.
Yeah, that would not have been from that though. I can tell you that. I can tell you that straight up.
Yeah, it's not the first time though. Like I've dealt with it in the past too. But
Nah,
for
I
some
think-
reason,
I think-
it just became super like you know how a muscle car, you know.
Do you have
drifts,
all-wheel
right?
drive on it?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
That's one of the reasons why. My Gauntlet slid when I first got it. I had to put all-wheel drive on it.
Oh, mine was perfectly fine. Like it slid a little bit, sure, but like there's times where it just does circles.
Yeah, it's rear-wheel drive. It's designed for that. I'm not even. It's literally designed for that. Mine was really bad. That's like my dually truck used to just roast the tires, and then I had a bunch of people tell me to put slicks on it, and I put slicks on it, and the thing just stopped. It just stopped spinning its tires everywhere.
Mine did too, but then it tried tipping over.
So, yeah, it's you gotta put all-wheel drive on it and slicks. That thing will freaking do wheelies.
All right, I'll have to look at it. It was just weird because I'm like, it just doesn't like. Maybe it's just me being superstitious. I don't know.
I think it is because, like I said, my Gauntlet was really bad like that before.
But regardless, like I'll go ahead and I'll close that out. But yeah, I will also have a talk with Will. I really got to talk to Murphy about getting a line of pure communication to all lawyers.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's just right before I was getting sent off, he's like, "Oh, we got to talk about payment." I go, "I ain't paying you. I ain't got no money to pay you." And he was like, "Well, I'll do it this time for you for nothing." I said, "Well, you're going to do it for me every time for nothing." I said, "If you're clocked in," I said to him, "If you're clocked in, you're not taking a payment from me. I can tell you that. You get paid by that clipboard over there, brother."
I mean, it's better than just private rates because at the same time, if you're doing private rates, you're not going to get called all the damn time and you're not going to be making all that much money. To be completely fair anyways. And I mean, none of them can complain because...
I stopped being a lawyer because the money wasn't there. That's exactly why I stopped doing it, because I couldn't bear charging people that were getting charged to going to jail.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I mean. Like, they have no room to complain because, like, back when we were doing it, you know, before I became a judge, we didn't get paid shit. Like, it was hit or miss whether they could pay us or not. And then at the same time, like, we'd have to say, hey, you know, we got to get paid by for, you know, doing this case for PD. And, you know, it wasn't very much money to begin with. I think it was like, what was it, $17.50, I think, or something like that. So, I mean, there shouldn't be any complaints because they get paid $7,000 off that clipboard. I mean, you take enough clients in a day, you're gonna make an arm and a leg.
Yeah. I mean, towards the end, people were paying me, just to, you know, they were like, "Here, let me give you like 10, 20, 30, you know, 10,000 or whatever." And I'm like, "Man, you don't have to, but I'll take it."
Yeah. At that point, it became more of a respect thing. That's what people used to do when I was a lawyer for the longest time by myself. See if Mr. Winston's gas station still has gas. Yep, he's still good on gas. But yeah, no, it became more of a respect thing at that point. But part of my issue is we have no direct line of communication to all lawyers, which is a bit of an issue.
Wouldn't you have like like a way to do like legal?
No,
You don't have that. You can do like,
I don't.
whatever legal. Okay. Yeah, it's something to talk to Murphy about.
Yeah, because the only way I can communicate people is, I can pull up my my DoJ MDT, and I can send them a message directly from DoJ, but that's about it. Like when we made a lot of the changes with DoJ and our systems, that's how I had to contact people. So it's a lot of fun when you have to do individual messages.
I can imagine, my friend.
At the same time, I mean, pretty much, it's just me doing everything anyways. I mean, like, I don't ever want anybody to feel like, it's too much. But there are times where it's like, dude, like, it's a lot. Like, there's days where it's just endless shit after endless shit. And, like, I've had to tell people, like, oh, well, I'm going to take this to court. Well, make sure it's a good enough thing to go to court, because if not, you're not going to like the charge you're going to get from it. And I told the lawyers, too. I said, if the case seems petty, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that, man. I definitely hear you.
There's actually been a lot of petty cases that have been submitted.
Well,
I'm like, no, we're not doing this.
I was like, I hope I don't get charged for
No, you're not going to.
Okay.
You're not going to. That in itself is on fault, not only from DOJ but PD side and the government side. So it's on each and every pillar, really. So
okay.
I wouldn't worry about it, and if they get pissy about it, they can chew my ass, and I won't care. Because I'll tell them flat out. I mean, look, I'm the one doing all this by myself, so either you can help or you can shut up.
I mean, it was from months ago anyway. My original attorney fucked it. The second attorney had major things. I'll let that Will guy talk me out of getting reductions, but as far as anything else, I'm not going to use them. Yeah, I mean, my arrest the other night was under weird circumstances anyway. So even at that now, I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. I'm not even going to bother with it, Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is part of my problem too. It's like
if they blatantly break the law, like my case had a lot of merit to it, right? It did. Mm-hmm. It had tons of merit. But I'm not going to sit here now months later. I haven't seen the officer who is in charge of that even around. So I'm not even going to push the issue anymore than, what it is now.
Yeah. No, I understand that completely. I mean, anytime I'm also dealing with these cases, I mean, obviously, as well as I've been talking with Harry and trying to get changes done and trying to make sure shit like that doesn't happen anymore. But
yeah,
there's only so much I can do from a standpoint at the fact that with your case, all the pillars failed.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get at least a little bit of a payout. Maybe even $30K, just like hey, we're sorry, we fucking violated your rights,
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too. I
literally don't have an attorney to represent me, and I can't go to Harry and be like, this is what's going. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got fucked over on all aspects of that.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I was hoping Joshua would be able to deal with it. However, unfortunately, even I haven't heard from Joshua for a while, and his phone line's dead. So I don't know if he's still waiting on them to fix the problems, or if the problems got worse. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of left in the dark now, because he definitely told me it was a bigger issue.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Listen, ain't no hate. Like I said, it just the ball got dropped at the end of the day. I know for one what it takes to violate someone's rights and what cases would actually be a good court case, but I mean, there's nothing you can do. Literally, there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah. I mean,
so it's just, we're just going to take that one on the chin and call it a day.
Well, I know moving forward, so we had a bit of an issue, and like I'm gonna tell Murphy as well the next time I actually get to talk to him. Like, if I have a case, especially like yours, where they're like, "Well, go ahead and do it. PD won't be there." Then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and the person's gonna win by default. I'm gonna take it as an admission of guilt.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, my case had a lot of merit. And that's what bugs me. My case had a ton of merit behind it.
Well, one of the reasons why I wanted your case to actually go through is so it could actually set a precedent.
Yep. Oh, trust me, I know.
You know, because
I know.
Outside of that, I would have just been like, you know what? All right, well, PD's not showing up. You win. There you go.
Literally took the radio out of my pocket and just immediately said, "Oh, they're they took the radio out of my pocket and was like, oh, this guy's, you know, this is what radio channel that he's on. Their crew has to be on this. Let's catch Winston." The fact that they went as hard as they did to catch someone for basic PD corruption, but the evidence for corruption really wasn't even there, honestly. Joshua should have been a slam dunk for him. I reviewed the evidence. I looked over it. Some of the evidence that was presented by Winston to Joshua was kind of iffy, but at the end of the day, that was they didn't have shit, man.
No, their best case thing that they had was the body camera of the messages, right?
But what was the body cam of the messages? That's what I was wondering.
So
the house robbery thing?
No.
Because you got to prove that he actually went and did house robberies, you know?
There was a bunch of messages. So what they got him on was conduct of an officer. So there was messages directly to Winston from Ralph when a CI was working with Ralph to make meth. So they were able to place that Ralph was committing crimes, and Ralph.
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, at the end of the day, the commissioner's wife is a criminal. At the end of the day.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that isn't the issue. The issue was so when he opened up his phone and there was an admission of guilt there, he had the opportunity and needed to inform people that somebody was possibly committing a crime, which is the only reason why he got dinged. Literally the only reason. And if they would have argued it properly, he would have gotten off.
How many times has Angel K been caught doing shit that her husband kind of knew about? Let's be realistic here.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, that's what I'm saying though. Like, if Joshua would have actually argued that better, Winston would have got off completely.
Yeah.
And that was the only problem. I was sitting. You have no idea how much I was sitting there gritting my teeth.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I can imagine. I wasn't even around, but I can imagine.
Like, yeah, I honestly, I probably took a good 2 centimeters off my teeth that day.
Yeah, Joshua fumbled quite a bit. I was actually kind of a little disappointed with him.
I
He got
chalk it up.
confused and stammered quite a bit about things, and
Yeah, I chalked it up to the fact that it's been a long time since he'd been in the courtroom. But it's like I told him, like, yeah, I gotta work on that, dude, because I was gritting my teeth the whole time. It was like there was plenty of arguments you could have made in here, and you didn't make them.
exactly,
There was a lot of objections that could have been done that you didn't do.
exactly.
So like when it came down to it, with Winston's case, he could have gotten off with it. And right now, I'm trying to work with Murphy, and I haven't gotten a reply back on it about the expungement because the shit's too fucking expensive. I mean,
It's cheaper than it used to be.
well, I looked at Winston's. Winston's only has 2 charges,
It's cheaper. Oh, not anymore.
and with his 2 charges,
No.
he's close to $1 million.
Nice.
Like just to get expunged. Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, his charges were really bad, but he can't now for other reasons. He got cooked the other day.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's still a little too high in my eyes. I think we can come down just a little bit more on it. Because, I mean, I do legal means, sure. I don't make a crap ton of money doing legal means, but, as far as I remember, if you were doing PD before the pay cut, 10 hours you can make $200K. Right? So, if you can make $200K in 10 hours, but you can't do that. So either you do criminal or you do legal work, and legal work's gonna take you fucking forever to do. Because it takes me, it was taking me a week and a day to run the farm by myself to make the $1 million, and then by the time I was done, like if I paid Bucket, which Bucket doesn't take all the money that he should, if I was paying him exactly what it was supposed to be, I'd only make $200K within a week and a day.
Yeah.
So, like, it's still a little too high, because when it comes down to it, like, either you go back to doing crime and you get cooked more and you can't get expunged, or you sit there and work a mechanic or a restaurant job that, is less pay, and you're going to have to put in a lot more hours there just to get up to the money to actually pay for the expungement.
Yeah, but that also comes down to, it's one thing if you make a mistake, but if you're trying to change your life around, then that's on you. Expungements are supposed to make you not want to do things again, and you're supposed to work for it. You're supposed to work for it. It's just the end of it. It is what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, so Winston's expungement cost is actually higher than somebody that literally has 20 charges.
Well, that's what $100,000 charge will do to you.
Well, on top of that, it's like I told him, it'd be cheaper. You wait a lot amount of time, it goes down a little bit. But he was at the 2-month mark, if I remember correctly when I looked. The other guy was at the 3-month mark, and his was still $50K higher than the other guys. So, but I'm hoping that we will get things sorted soon enough.
Yeah. All right, I gotta run. I got something to do. I'll be around for a little bit though.
All right, sounds good. Well, if you need anything from me, you know how to get a hold of me.
Will do.
You take it easy, Tommy.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Thing's so fucking slidey, I can't even get it to fucking slide into place. $87.67. Is that the number he texted me from? We'll get some food and drink really quick.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello? Can I get a 2 and 2, please?
Sure. What you need?
And then it'd be $190 for the ID.
Yeah, alright, give me 1 second. So 190, and you said 2?
Yeah, 2 and 2, please.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Hello?
Hey, Judge, how are you?
Not too bad. Give me 1 second because I'm just getting food.
Yeah, take your time.
Alright, there you go, and let me get your food for you.
Hey, sir?
That. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Oh, now my feet don't want to work. There we go.
Hello.
Hello, can I get 1 food, 1 drink, please?
Okie dokies. So what's going on?
I just wanted to get a little bit of clarification on the hand chef thing. So originally you had said that since I didn't subpoena it, it wouldn't be quashed. Then you realized I had subpoenaed it. Is the answer still no? And if so, why?
So there are certain things that are being done, which are outside of our power when it comes to some of the HR stuff that was going on. So that's kind of the reason why. But at the
Okay,
same
so
time,
it's a procedural thing. Like that being said, I get it. My biggest worry was just like, you know, since I don't have the specific language and I'm going off of kind of hearsay, I can, like, if I ask the cop, did you say this? They could say no, because I don't know the exact wording. So I guess that's on me to be like, did you say something like this? And if so, what was it?
yes. You'll have to do exactly that. You know, like, you'll have to get your line of questioning straight for it. To make sure you're not
Which is hard to do when it's off of hearsay that there is body cam footage that shows what was actually said, right?
Well, in that case, that officer is under oath. At any point, if they lie while under oath, it's not going to bode well with them with the police department, because the HR team's going to come right after them, and then they're also going to inform me of the lie.
But they're the only ones who can be vigilant for that lie, right? Because they're the only ones who know exactly what was said.
Yes. But that's the thing, because in this case too, Like the case itself won't be directly against the officer; it's against PD. So
Yeah, for sure.
if it was directly against that officer, it would end up having to be a civil case. In this case, it's a, it's him versus
Well,
PD.
Yeah, but that's still a civil case, no?
No,
How is that?
because it's in the way stuff works for us. It's pretty much whenever it's brought as a state case, it's a case against the government itself, not a case against that particular person. But it is.
Yeah, but that's
is
still
against-
a civil case against the government. It follows civil procedure, not criminal procedure, right?
But that's why we do it the way we do it, because then it's the state that's required to pay, right? Because if he broke procedure, stuff like that, it's something on him. So like it was on him, which also is on the police department.
Yeah.
So it's just the way we do it here in
Mhm.
Los Santos. Generally,
So under the penal code, it falls under civil procedure, though. No.
not here, not in Los Santos.
So
It's
what does it fall under in Los Santos?
it's versus state government.
Yeah, I guess. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me pull up the legislation.
This guy's causing me a fucking headache, and he's actually starting to piss me off. So the way it goes is it's simple to a point, but it's your versus state in general. It's not civilly against that person.
Agreed. I agree that it's not against an individual, and I don't want it to be against an individual. But in terms of like Article 7 criminal court, Article 8 civil court, it's a civil court case with the state as the defendant, right?
In this case,
Because
because he was also charged with a criminal charge because of the circumstances of what it is. It's actually a criminal case.
But we're not contesting the criminal charges in any way, shape, or form, right? We're purely saying that during the incident, he had his civil rights violated and had a Fourth Amendment constitutional violation that we're asking for punitive damages and compensatory damages for. No,
in layman terms, okay, and I'm gonna put this as plainly as I possibly can.
Yeah.
He was arrested. By what means was he arrested?
What do you mean? He was arrested for a crime that he committed.
Yes, but what means got him caught?
Sorry, I don't know what you're looking for there. To me,
What did
the
the
police-
officer do that got him caught?
Okay, the shooting, but okay,
Yes,
so
now,
because he was
whenever you
shot.
argue something of that nature, because of how it happened and because of what it is, if that did not take place, he may not have ever been arrested. Which means those charges wouldn't ever have been there. Which means he would also, if you argued something properly, because of the way that happened and the way we do things, those charges could be wiped off his record. He could also be reimbursed and get interest on top of that, because he wouldn't have got caught if an officer didn't escalate to that situation.
But they would
see where I'm
still
coming from
have
at
the
that
they would
point?
still have the charges on a warrant. No?
They would have it on a warrant, but the thing is that's null and void at that point. That's a situation that no longer was able to be done, because what it ends up coming down to is he was caught with that. He could have ended up getting more charges, or came in and turned himself in. Like, there's a lot of factors that could possibly happen after the fact, but the problem is because of how how they actually caught him because of their actions, it becomes in question whether, he should have been charged at all because of the way the officer handled things.
Can we compare this to the Bucket case? With the Bucket case, there are no charges. Does that mean he has no damages?
So that one in itself, he does have damages. It was just, that was on the old system. So the old system was very flawed.
So on the, where is the new system detailed out anywhere? Like I only have the legislation to go off of. Is that describing the new system?
It's kind of not. Most of the system in itself actually goes through the new system you're already working with when you're filing cases and stuff like that. So
okay.
In
But fundamentally, the system for how the cases get entered doesn't change the legislation around like resolution in criminal versus civil court, correct?
No, it doesn't. The legislation's actually still subject to change too. The last time I talked to Murphy, there was updates he was going to be putting in that he's not finished with. So we're only working.
Okay,
on
so
what
I'm reading Article 12. Suits. If a suit is brought against the city and deemed viable by a judge, the mayor will offer a settlement based on the judge's recommendation. If the complaint accepts, the suit is dropped. If rejected, the case proceeds to civil court. No?
Yeah, I can't get the mayor to listen to me anyway, so good luck on that one.
No, but I'm just saying that if rejected, it proceeds to civil court. Because I guess in this case, what I'm looking at with Kendrick is not, I'm not trying to get his charges wiped, and he's not trying to get his charges wiped either. He's accepting culpability for the charges that he pled guilty to. What he's looking for is compensation for the damages that arose as a result of the excessive force shooting. Which to me is exactly like Bucket's suit of the cops violated his rights, so he's suing to get compensation for that violation of his rights. And I'm sorry if I'm like being thick-headed and not understanding what you're saying. I don't see the difference.
You can tell I have a vein popping out of my head, can't you? It's been this way for God knows how long. In this case, even in Bucket's case, because of what happened, if they didn't violate his rights, if he got any charges, then that wouldn't have happened if they didn't violate his rights. It's something that we have to look at as a whole picture in itself. So when you come at it, anytime there's an arrest, it's still a criminal case. If there's not an arrest in this situation and there was wrongdoing, it would be civil. Yes. In this case, since there are charges that can also still be contested, regardless of whether you're contesting them or not, it's still criminal. Because one could turn around and argue and tell them, like, look, like, this wouldn't have happened if this guy didn't do something so stupid.
Well, he might not have gotten caught in that regard, but like him being shot has no bearing on the house robbery or the evasion. No?
To an extent.
And that's...
But... Okay, so...
Because, like, what I see with that is, like, okay, let's say he got away. The cops then just file a warrant and arrest him for that later. So whether he got away or not doesn't change the culpability of the charges. And if you tell me that this is how it is, like, I can accept that, but then
it is exactly
how does that
the way
change what I need to be asking for?
You're making me want to have a drink.
I apologize, Judge.
To put it quite plainly, it leaves you open to be able to fucking argue the case, regardless of anything. It doesn't squash anything. It doesn't make you not be able to ask any questions. That's why it becomes a criminal case. They wouldn't have ended up caught. He could have got more charges. He might not have gotten more charges. He might have got caught a week later from now. We don't know that. But because of his actions, it it literally put him in jail. He ended up with injuries, so on and so forth. No matter which way you really do that, if we were to do that, that squashes your ability to talk about any of the charges that he would have actually gotten and what they were tied to. That's why it's a criminal case. Because if we went with civil, you would only be able to discuss, in this case, in question, the not so much the legality of things. It's just the way we've done things. So whenever you gotta ask somebody a question, if we had squashed it and it's only a civil case in this matter, you wouldn't be able to talk about his crimes or the previous stuff. You would only actually be able to talk about the situation that happened between them, and that is it. And the conversations between them.
Which is exactly what we want. We only want to discuss the shooting itself and the conversations that happened after about the shooting.
Yes, but what I'm trying to tell you too is that also limits your ability to do things with that case. It's the reason why we've always made it to where if there's a charge and something was made during that, it becomes a criminal case, so that there's nothing roadblocking you from being able to ask a question that could change the whole way of the case.
Okay. So if it's a criminal case, then can we still ask for so for a criminal case, in a criminal case, we're just trying to prove that he is not guilty of those crimes, then that's not the matter at hand.
No, it's not about you proving that he's not guilty of those crimes. It's a matter of it can become admissible because in this case, they caught him illegally by shooting him. Do you understand where I'm getting from now? Because now
I do.
I'm having to put things as plainly as possible as I possibly can. They caught him illegally.
Yes.
Which means that they would have never gotten arrested if they didn't catch him illegally. So
from my client's perspective, is that not less of a payday than a civil suit for violating his rights, which would have the egregious 50K damages along
you
with...
still go after all of it, regardless of whether it's civil or criminal. It's the way that stuff works for us. It's just how you argue things.
Okay, and I'm not obligated to argue whether he was guilty of what he did or not, just that he wouldn't have gotten caught absent this illegal shooting.
Depending on how your defense is. I can't tell you any more than that because I've already helped you, which I shouldn't have.
The problem I have is, to me, this isn't, help with legal strategy. This is, the system isn't documented for me to know what the rules are.
Well, I mean, this isn't really a question that we get very often because usually it's set by the judges and either people accept it or they don't.
In terms of damages?
In terms of how the case is set, whether it's civil or criminal.
Okay.
Because I have to look at everything.
Would that be documented just in the case then?
No,
or in the docket?
It's documented by the judge taking the case. So it only really the judge knows until everything is done and they specify what it is. So if you ever end up looking at it, it'll actually say, when you submit the case, if you put in there, Kendrick versus state, and we decided civil, we'll change it to civil. But if we decided state, we'll keep it as state. We're the ones that accept whether it's civil or a state case. We have to go through and read everything. There's a lot for us to deal with. And right now, it's just me dealing with everything. And I'm a regular judge. I'm not even a senior judge. So some of the things that people can push and change, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I guess mentally, I'm having trouble with the whole concept of a criminal case with compensation for a rights violation in it. It almost seems like a hybrid of the two.
It kind of is. Because
Okay, okay, I can live with that.
it's complicated. That's the problem. Because the problem is that not only was his rights violated, something happened with an officer. You know, when it comes down to it, he was wanted. You know, he was doing crimes, but because they caught him illegally in that same case, it leaves it open for you to be able to argue things.
Would he, and that's fine, even though he pled guilty
How's it going,
to
Harry?
those crimes and contacted me later?
Yeah, he could have. Yeah.
Can people fight charges that they've pled guilty to?
No. No, but
So that's a juxtaposition I don't get either then.
technically speaking, the way we see things fit, we can overrule and have something sealed as a judge. But,
Okay. So this is an exception to the standard that because he contacted me after he pled guilty, you're retroactively on a case-by-case basis reopening this one.
yeah, we can. So like I'm opening it for the chance to be able to actually sit there and speak to Murphy about the case, and like we can possibly decide to seal it afterwards if we find that, you know, whatever the case may be, really. But most of the time we tell people don't plead guilty, because like I have to talk to all the pillars at that point. Like when I leave something open like that, I not only have to make sure everything's well documented, it's got to go to Murphy, and then it has to go to the pillars, and then they have a meeting about it, and then they decide on how they're going to deal with it, whether they want to seal it or they don't want to seal it.
Okay. Seal meaning reopening it?
Seal as in removing the charges altogether, and nobody would ever be able to read them.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't mean this in a negative way, and I'm really trying not to take up too much of your time. Is it worth just not dealing with lawsuits until a lot of this is more like documented and settled out, and leaving it to people who know the system better?
Honestly, it's just about making sure everything is well documented. I mean, with how the case is going to go. Like right now, I mean, it's documented enough to where, you know, you have the ability to win all that. That's not the problem.
Yeah, the problem I have is like all this, it must be this way, no, not that way. Oh, that's too much. I feel like I feel like I'm dancing around an invisible set of rules that I don't understand and feel bad when I do it wrong, right?
Well, that's why they kind of put like a rough template there for people to follow. That in itself has nothing to do with me. That's everything to do with marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't say anything against that because it's not my template of how things need to be filled out.
Yeah. And you're saying that he is working on new procedures that hopefully should shine a little more light on shit once it's done?
Yeah, he's still working on new procedures, legislation changes. Like, he's not done. There's still a lot to be done. This part of the new system is, I wouldn't say it's a prototype, but maybe listing it as an alpha, if you will.
Yeah.
And he's not finished with it yet. We only brought it out because we really didn't have much of a choice. The old system, we'll put it this way, right? You got your evidence ready for the Kendrick case, right?
Yeah.
With the old system, it took a week and a half to get the evidence. That was just the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
There really was no line of communication other than hoping you were going to get a hold of the guy.
Yeah, which I appreciate. Like the way it's done and the way the docket's created is, you know, something I've seen elsewhere and is a good way of doing it.
And that's why it got implemented so fast. Is it's not finished in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
There's still a lot more to be done. And I mean, in this case, like I can't. Do
and I get that it's one of them.
So.
Yeah, and I get that it's one of a myriad of, priorities of things that are going on, right? So I get that it takes time.
Yeah, I mean, in the olden days, I'll be honest with you, you wouldn't have liked to deal with things in the olden days, because everything came down to a judge, and if you didn't get a hold of him, like he sends you an email, right? If you missed that email or anything, you lost the case, whatever it might be, or you just dropped it altogether. And he used to also mostly just settle cases altogether.
Yeah, my expectation, and obviously it's up to them, and I'm not trying to sway you in this, but my expectation with the Kendrick one is that I don't think that sees court, because I think it's black and white.
I can't.
You don't need to say anything, and I'm not trying to fish there. I just was giving you like my view on it based on how I understand the precedents that are going to be referenced in it, right?
Yeah, the only thing I'm going to say is make sure you read the case file.
Yeah. And I don't need help with that. But again, going back to it, and this is where that civil versus criminal thing blends for me, is like, I don't care about what he's being charged with. I care about the fact that his Fourth Amendment was violated because he was shot in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there are also some, like, as body cam will show, and I'll argue this part in court, there are things in the case file that are blatantly not true. But that's an argument for court, not an argument for us to talk about here.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I really do appreciate all the help that you give me with a lot of this. I will say, from my perspective as like a new lawyer in the city, that this is just confusing as all fuck.
Yeah, I get that.
But hey, that's how you learn. Anyways, I won't take up too much more of your time. I really appreciate it, Judge.
Yep, not a problem. Yeah, no problem.
Cheers.
Yep, bye-bye. Fucking hell. I've never had somebody do that so much that makes me want to quit being a judge. Actually almost makes me regret, like, coming on and doing things, because I was playing something else. I was having a little bit of fun. I'm like, well, I want to make sure I get on Redline. But because he wrapped my head around that so much, I forgot to talk to him about the fucking pay thing. But I'm definitely not calling him back to talk to him about it. I know I'm on duty. Judge Dangerfields.
Rodney, I have a question for you. You're a judge, right?
Yes. That's why I
Hi-
said Judge Dangerfields.
Hypothetically, could you check if I have a warrant?
No.
No, you can't.
No.
Cause PD told a lawyer that I'll be best off handing myself in when he was checking, like, depending on how much I was going for. And I don't know if that's a good idea or go hand myself into the PD for a warrant. So I'm kind of in a bit of a stuck of a situation here, whether or not I hand myself in, go to prison, and get a fine, or I sit here in, is it 14 days for a warrant that disappears, or what?
Yeah, 14 days. Well, it doesn't completely disappear. You just won't
Oh.
get arrested. It'll still be on your record.
Oh, okay. But hypothetically, you're a judge. There's lawyers around. Hypothetically, I could take it to court and fight the warrant, right?
You could hand yourself in and tell them that you want a bench. Yes.
But then benches are expensive, aren't they?
I mean, they can be, but it all depends on your lawyer, court costs and stuff. But
True. When the fuck did you get to a judge, by the way, Rodney?
a while ago,
God damn, bro.
one of the
So-
literally, I'm the most active judge on top of that.
Oh, fair enough. So, friend to friend, would you recommend me hand myself into the PD?
I mean, I'd at least talk to him. I mean, did PD come out and tell you you had a warrant?
I mean, they said quote unquote words. If I wanted to check if I had a warrant to go down to the station, they could check it there.
Yeah, they would have to, because they can only do it in person and they have to do it at
But then again, if I do have one and I go down there, then I'm going to jail there and then.
Yeah, but then you can also turn around and still request a bench and a lawyer.
True. So what would you recommend?
I mean, honestly, I couldn't honestly tell you anymore, man.
Oh God.
Like, when it comes down to it, if you got a warrant, you got a warrant. But I do have access to systems, but I can't tell people that stuff.
Come on, Rodney. Can you not just pull a little tweak for me? Come on.
I can't.
Oh fuck. Mm.
Let me explain something to you. So I became a judge, right?
Yeah. It's like an oath, yeah, actually. Mm.
Yeah, I took an oath, and then on top of that, I have access to be able to make you broke.
That's about the point. Mm.
And I can also take people's houses and their cars and.
See, but that's the issue. If I have a warrant out for the charge I think is gonna be, I'm gonna have like a 50K fine, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that money, bro.
That I don't know. I can't. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there you go. Appreciate it, Rodney.
Yep, no problem.
Got you later.
Hi, this is Judge Needs a Drink Dangerfields. How can I help you?
Well, I was just seeing if you, well, Ryan's already come to you anyway. But I was seeing if you want to come to Legion. Me and Charlie are here as well.
Oh, I'll be there shortly. I'm dealing with all the DoJ shit.
Yeah, I get you. What, backlog?
Yeah, there's always a backlog. I mean,
Yeah.
I've only ever had one day where it was peaceful as shit.
Well, I'll let you in, I'll let you in on something as well.
What's up?
I've left EMS.
Why?
Fed up with the fuckery, fed up the favoritism, fed up with the lack of effort from others, and then the people that do put in lack of effort get rewarded, but the people that put in effort don't get rewarded.
Okay, that makes sense.
The fuckery. In a nutshell,
That
the
makes
fuckery.
sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like like I don't like the shit that happened with, you know, what Dan and Hatchie did to Bucket and Lexi. So she tried to
Yeah.
call me the other
Oh,
night.
yeah.
I just hit the fuck you button. I'm like, look, like
Yeah.
at this point, they want a meeting with me or they want to talk to me. They can actually make a meeting.
Yeah, there's just fuckery in general overall, not just EMS, not just DoJ. It's just fuckery in general.
Yeah.
It's a real shame. But yeah, we'll be at Legion. I know Riley just come back down to you again. We saw you
Yeah.
down by the back shop.
Yeah, I've been sitting here on the phone.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. You're all good.
Welcome to the life of being a judge.
Well, yeah. Right, we'll see you shortly.
Yep, sounds good.
Hey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Fucking, I end up having a fucking nasty goddamn phone bill by the time I'm done.
Whoops. Hello, love.
Hello. Also, you just missed that bike by like 10 minutes, I think.
Oh no, I know, and it's already vaulted. I'm not happy at all. So there went my chance for the bike. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm sick to death of trying to get the cars and then everybody buying them out before I got the money. So no point in bitching and complaining anymore. It is what it is. I'm just gonna tie myself to the fact that I ain't gonna get fuck all. So what's the point of even trying?
Follow me.
Okay. Okay.
In the
Alright.
fucking trunk. Get in the fucking trunk. Stay cool. Get in the car. Get in the car. It's okay. We're good.
Los Santos Police Department, how can I help you? Hello?
Hi. Oh, shit.
Los Santos Police Department, how can I help you?
Sorry, my phone was being dumb. My soon-to-be
It's all good.
wife
What's up,
just got
Ronnie?
kidnapped from the motorcycle dealership.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was a lime
gonna
green car.
I'm going to see what units I can get to go to that. Yeah, I'm going to break off from my pursuit and head that way. Thank you. All
Yep, not a problem.
right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Now that we dealt with most of that shit, I'm gonna be hanging out till Riley gets back so she can get her bike. I gotta wait till my wife gets back. If there's anything new on here.
Hey guys, Wallace Morgan here. I've purchased a gas station down here at Sandy Airfield called Big Willie Gas. It's just down off the Panorama Drive here, where the train tracks. If you need some gas, some cheap, fast, quick gas,
Come get your burger on it.
Get your hunger on.
Just met John Cena driving around in his Panto.
It's 2 on 1. Is she gonna get back up? Or something?
Nothing new. Nothing fucking new. Hey. I don't have his number. Very boring thing to sit here and wait for. I don't know when they're gonna bring her back. I don't even know where they took her. Of course, they had to do it when I wasn't paying attention. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I don't know how long they're gonna be.
The boys as per usual.
I know.
I definitely know because they fucking decided to name drop each other at Rockwood.
I kind of figured it was anyways. Based on the one that took my soon-to-be wife hostage.
Oh,
It's
they
the
were
11th of July.
fucking. They were trying to take people hostage here, and I'm fucking pulled my pickaxe out. I'm like, fuck no, not happening. Apparently ties PD now.
That's laughable. I mean, what?
It's fucking. There should be a rule with PD and EMS that you can't be fucking command if you're being the other team. That's fucking stupid. Now you're gonna be focusing on PD instead of your fucking whole EMS. Come to find out, if no PD are around, I can lockpick cars to move them out of the way of Rexes.
You do realize you could do that by just letting PD know you need to move cars at Rex's, right?
Oh no, if no PD are around, I got told by
Again,
Dan Gunter.
you do know that you could let them know that you're moving cars at
Oh, yeah, true.
Rex's because they're impeding the parking lot or anything like. You literally could inform them that's what you're doing, and because a lot of times PD's too busy to come impound something.
Yeah, it gets bad that they're on high speed chasing and everything.
Damn, I don't
Mustang
know if that
and
was the
Hellcat.
French or not.
They're fucked. But Mustang doesn't.
Ow!
I didn't mean to.
Trying to watch it, and the next thing I know, I'm fucking watching you through the side of my fucking ear.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing something so I don't do that. I start doing this so I don't actually do that again. You know, it'd be evil if Harry put spike strips.
I feel like the shooting is about to start, so I'm gonna move here.
If the shooting goes to start, I got gun.
But gun doesn't defend against stray bullets.
No, that's true.
That's why I moved further away from the back.
Judge Dangerfield.
Hello. Hey, would you be available for a bench trial?
Lawyer.
I mean, has it gone through everything? Does he have a lawyer? Is he requesting? Is the lawyer...
He's requesting a bench trial, and we're getting a lawyer on the way. I'm gonna make some calls.
Yeah, the lawyer's gotta be able to do it first.
Okay, sweet. I'll give you another ring.
Yep. Might have a bench. Oh, I don't need to bring out the judgment shovel. I've got the judgment bullets. I'm pretty sure it's the, French and them. Because judging by that outfit, I have no doubt in my mind that that's not fucking Lauren.
And they're off.
Jesus. Yeah, honestly, I just... The Will guy earlier was driving me fucking bananas, having to explain, like, in RP, how Redline actually does things.
Oh, fuck it is.
Who? The hostage?
No, it's a cop. I was
That's
looking
Fox.
closely and yeah, I just noticed.
I did not notice the blue fucking hair. I could see that a mile away.
My eyes aren't that good these days.
No, I was saying what the fuck because it looked like Fox was changing Riley's clothes, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, from a distance, sometimes it looks that way when you're getting handcuffed.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Hi,
oh,
honey. They didn't hurt you, right?
Hello. No.
Good, because I didn't want to have to pull a Danny DeVito.
They were gonna try to take another one of us, but I pulled my tickets out.
Wait a minute.
Do it, Rodney. Danny DeVito it up.
Oh, trust me. I honestly, I get shot at or anything, shit's gonna pop off. I'm not gonna miss.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Char Char.
Dally's car got smashed.
Hello. How are you?
Here.
Yeah.
I don't know who that would be then. That's a female criminal. There's not very many female criminals that usually group up like that besides the boys. Literally, it actually, like, I used to be a competition player. I dumbed down my skills to make it fair for some people. Like, I know SWAT tactics and stuff that I can apply to this and everything else, but I would never do that. I only ever did it once when somebody pissed me off and they were really pissed because I took out a gang of 8 people on a different server by my fucking self.
I'm sad. There's no more power surges.
Yeah, I realized fucking revolvers haven't come yet.
Nope, just got 1911s.
Yeah. Oh, and the VFM-18,
which is a
fucking
block.
shouldn't be there, but
it's a
I still
block
fucking have
18.
it. Yeah. No, that's a cock 18.
No, because then it would be shooting out testicles. Where are they at? Oh,
Oh,
there they
there
are.
they go.
Hello. They're vaulted, my friend. You got one that somebody returned. Or it got taken off of them.
Well, damn.
Oh, is that one of the vaulted ones that was on in stock?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I love the bike.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. We'll have a little bike show, I guess. Yeah, I don't know who it all was. Oh. Judge Dangerfield.
Hello. This is Officer Ball here. Me and Fox are gonna be down in City Hall with the suspect and his lawyer.
All right, I'll be there shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. I'll be back. I gotta go do a bench.
No worries, love. Have fun.
Yeah, there will be.
And see, it's very difficult to get him in there. Hang on. There we go. Very strange. All right, I'm going to reach through and I'm going to take your cuffs off. You'll be welcome to wait here in the cell until your attorney comes to speak with you, after which we will get you into the courtroom.
Hello? No.
You're not permitted any communications prior to the trial.
No eyes. Sorry. Bye. Outside busy.
Thank you.
Not
As
allowed
long as
my
you don't put...
phone. Aye.
Unfortunately, no. That said, if you'll keep your phone and your radio in your pocket, don't pull them out and don't make use of them. One of these, in the event that you do so, it will be removed from you.
God damn.
No, not yet. Jorge, feel free to interview him and...
Hey man, how you doing? My name is Jean-Claude. So, do I really have to go in front
it's
of the
dark in
judge?
here.
All right. I take it you're the lawyer?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're going to follow the police officer's directions.
Jorge, I want you to pat him down, make sure he doesn't have anything on him other
You're
than
going
just,
to have
his phone, his radio, and if he
a
does try to use
maximum
them,
of
take
10
them from
minutes
him.
to talk with your client, figure things out, and then we will start the bench.
Okay.
Okay?
Since when is she a cop?
So,
Well, let's go hang out in there with him. I don't want him in there alone if he has to search the suspect.
anything you need, make sure you get it from the officers present. Like I said, you'll have 10 minutes once you start talking with your
Don't mind me.
client, and then we will start the case afterwards.
All right, where's he at? Is he in?
He is in the
He's
back.
currently in a holding cell.
Okay.
You
So-
can watch. I'm done.
All right, I am
I'm not done. I'm not done.
gonna go prepare. I'll be back out shortly.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah, before we start this, I really gotta fucking pee. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, sure, bro. You want me to turn around? Things on your leg, bro. I can't
It starts with a fire, a hunger in the chest. We rise from the dirt, black coffee smoke, no rest. Shit shower shape, then we march into the flame. Heads down, boots on concrete, grinding all the same. We learn to bite our tongues, to swallow what we need, to grow hard as the asphalt, to let the bruises bleed. Clock and break down, keep the machine alive. Laugh through the static just to make it home at 5. But sometimes the wheel breaks and the storm cuts through the gray. One soul walks in and the dead weight slips away. You still bleed for the paycheck, still carry the strain. But the cage feels a little less like pain. But for a second maybe the dark don't feel so near. Like there's still something human left standing here. Then you meet them too late, and the blade twists deep.
It's called whispering.
A dream in your hands that you know you can't keep. You laugh, you confess, you feel like you breathe for the first time in forever. You almost believe, you almost taste the morning, you almost see the sun, you almost think the damage might finally be undone. But it won't work the way your broken mind wants it to. An honorable man won't cross that line in the dark. So we fall back down, back into the hole, alone with the demons clawing at the soul. Yeah, this happens more than we like to admit.
All right.
Shit. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Your Honor.
Hello.
They're having their conversation before we get started.
Yep, I gave him fair warning. He's got 10 minutes.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, you were there, Fox, so you know what happened, but. You're like, come on here, Fox, I'll say it.
Yeah.
None of them wrote an incident report yet, so.
I appreciate you too.
Mr. Judge, are we good to come in now?
What do you mean?
Just make sure, make sure your commanding officers, are going to be dealing with the cases, like Mr. K there and Mr. Fox. Make sure they're good to go.
I will do. Thank you.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. That's nice. Oh shit, that's cool. This seems illegal. He's bribing the judge. God damn, that's fucked.
What's your client's name, sir?
It is. He told it to me, but
Oh.
John Claude.
Okay. All right, cool.
It's never unwanted. How are you doing? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yes, Ty. Oh, cute.
All right. We're about to have a bench. I don't know how the hell fucking Will just heard about this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Blue and red, we look like one of them ice lollies. Like a popsicle.
There isn't any. I don't think any.
Are you good? Are you gonna pass out?
Yeah, one of the officers hit me as I was coming out of the garage.
Jesus Christ.
On accident. I'm not sure.
We'll go hit them if you want.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So, trainee, welcome to a bench trial. You might have to do one of these one day.
He must have his phone off.
Yeah, pretty much. You probably have to give a bit more info than that. No, don't say that.
He
'cause
got
he's gonna be the lawyer
pimp
against you,
slapped.
but he's gonna win. Here you go. That's a little bit better. There you go. Nice.
Gary, what do we do with?
Judge decides now.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be.
What do you need a judge for?
Nothing. We're just conversating.
Yeah. So, on the standard is if he's found guilty, then we can give him kind of full time and fine. However, maybe Judge Rodney will decide that it's a partial fine, partial time, and he can request that from us as well.
Yeah, it all depends.
Fair enough.
Wipe it all out. Or he can actually request more charges if he feels like it's wasting court time or anything like that.
Fair enough. On that
Isn't
note,
there
Jorge,
automatically wasting court time if he's found guilty?
No, I wouldn't say that's wasting court time. It's just he gets a fee for court charges, right?
Hey, can I borrow you for a second?
Cash can.
Bye bye.
Good to go.
So I had a short conversation with Tommy, and you said you made sure Mr. Will understood it. Well, kind of gave you an issue. I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody like goes, hey, you owe me payment, and they called via the actual service app, they came down because you guys called them, they don't get paid besides the clipboard. If they try to do anything like that, I'm gonna take it as extortion.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
That
do
makes
what
sense.
you got to do at that point, and then just inform us, because if they don't want to listen,
I just thought that that the whole point of that was for any government pay in lieu of the client paying, right?
yeah. So originally, like Murphy was like, well, if they give you money, they give you money. And use the clipboard still. But in this case, like if they're still demanding money and they're going to be using the clipboard, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, cool.
So,
Okay.
you know, if they're demanding money, especially if PD calls them and they come down there,
Ah,
you know,
interesting.
you'll be able to let them know what's going on.
Cool.
All right, I'll let you do your
Interesting.
thing because it looks like it might get a little rowdy. Oh,
Did anyone bring food?
I'm sure you texted them, huh? Is that what happened?
Ralph, the fact you want food just shows us everything we need to know about you.
Mr. Fox.
You're right, beautiful.
Oh, sorry.
Best cop,
No
right?
problem.
What's up?
Just make sure you guys are bringing criminal
That's
charges
right.
against
I
them,
see
right?
suspect.
I actually do have food. Do you want food?
Okay,
Yeah,
just
good
make
place.
sure you
Have you got
guys
a
use the
sandwich and a
box.
drink? I'm just gonna climb up there. I can't.
I've got
Can't climb up. Can't climb up
loaded
here.
fries.
Yeah,
That
the box over there.
Oh, thank you so
Oh,
much.
that
You're a
box
legend.
over
Yeah,
there?
this
Oh,
fuck
right,
is
right,
that?
right.
600
Yeah,
bucks.
it's just
Are you
because
ready
there's
then?
more people here than I
Yeah, it's Ralph.
expected.
I'm here for jury duty.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm good whenever you guys are.
Okay. All right, Jorge, put him in cuffs, bring him out into the courtroom. There is a locked box on the opposite side of the courtroom where he is to be placed.
Get a picture of that.
I'm gonna make a yeet. This is so exciting.
I know. I'm so excited. Oh, hello. We're in there.
Yeah,
Come on in.
there's he definitely looks fucking rough. That's for sure.
Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We'll wait for you. No, dead ass. We're in here right now. I'm gonna put a yeet out. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, French. Yes.
Fuck me.
Wave to your fans.
What did he do? How do I get in this?
I can be by my lawyer. Why are you putting me in the box? Put him here. What the fuck? Put me by the
I
lawyer.
can't open this door.
Can I be with the lawyer? Why do I have to be in there? This is actually fuck. Can I even defend myself? What
Hold
the
on.
fuck? Judge, can I not be with my lawyer?
In this case, it's really up to the police department.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I thought this was just for dangerous people, bro. I'm not Hannibal Lecter. What the fuck?
Am I uncuffing him?
What is this? This is bullshit! The fuck are you buzzers doing
Can I
here?
have a seat?
Fuck off!
Thank you, Rodney.
You're welcome.
This isn't... Bro, I wanted a bench trial, nice and quiet.
Welcome to a bench trial. For fuck's sake.
Someone talk.
Well, surprising.
Thank you, Jorge.
Oh, fuck me, it's Riley Danvers. You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm good.
I've done nothing, Your Honor!
All right, are all parties?
I've been charged with bullshit!
Shut up, French, you dick.
All right,
The state
hold
is
on.
prepared to present its case, Your Honor.
All right, an opposing counsel. That'd be you, sir, in the white suit.
He's cried.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I just delivered.
Are you ready to present the case?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we are here with Mr. John Claude versus State. This is going to be the beginning of the bench trial. So the opposing counsel, in a second, you're going to tell me what you were fighting, why you're fighting it, and we're going to go into it.
Wow, that thing's scary.
Jesus.
My client, he said he was delivering or bringing some food to someone at a bank, and after handing them the food, he was tackled and arrested and I believe charged with aiding and abetting. I don't believe that they know what was handed over, and they I believe he's innocent, and that's it.
Okay, so he is contesting the aiding and abetting charge. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So if you will, go ahead and state your defense for it, and then we will let State retort to your conversation here.
I mean, the defense is that he 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 said he just handed them
No,
food.
I can't turn him
I don't
down.
believe they have the evidence to show that isn't the case, that he didn't hand them food or deliver them food. I'd like to see the evidence for them to show the evidence otherwise.
So, just to make sure we understand, this is a bench. We do not show evidence during a bench. If, for whatever reason, this bench trial does not come out the way you want it to, you would actually have to go and file an actual case, bring it to court. So, in this case, do you have anything to defend on at this point that you would like to argue on behalf of Mr. Jean-Claude?
Objection!
I'm not even gonna do that.
Speculation! That's your lawyer's job, you dickhead! Oh shit, sorry.
Objection, Your Honor. The defense is out of order.
Hey, lawyer, object speculation, brother. I didn't give them any fucking thing bad. I gave them food.
Eject.
Nice, nice, isn't it? We'll take over.
Fucking hell, this lawyer is flapping. All right. So, you're objecting that he was just there to give food, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, this is the part where you can only say objections. State, can you please give your recollection of what happened, please? And why he's being charged?
Yes, Your Honor. There were 4 suspects in the bank at Legion Square on Vespucci Boulevard who were conducting a bank heist. At the time, there was a suspect with long blue hair inside of the bank who made the statement out loud that he had forgotten to bring a explosive device necessary to breach the bank vault. He stated that someone was en route to deliver the explosive device to them and continue the bank robbery. At the time, the only individual who arrived at the scene shortly after that statement was made within the bank was Mr. Claude, and he handed off something to the suspects of the bank claiming that it was a food delivery. He then immediately attempted to leave the bank, and immediately after his attempt to leave the bank, he was apprehended. Shortly after his apprehension, we would say less than 30 seconds following his handing off something to the other individual, an explosion was heard inside of the bank. We base this as our probable cause that his delivery was potentially related to facilitating the continuation of the heist. This is why he is charged with aiding or abetting.
Okay.
Oi, Rambo, put your phone away.
Sir, if you want to defend, please make sure you're also using my phone.
Is Finch's lawyer saying anything?
Objection! Speculation! They don't know what he had.
Eject.
Sir, please, no more outbursts.
Okay, I'll bust in the corner.
Oh, what did I just hear?
What the fuck?
I'm having some head
Are you okay?
issues.
Are you good?
I'm having some head issues.
You're good, man. You're doing great.
Okay. Well, your defense of the situation based on what the state just brought to light.
I would say that would be speculation of them saying that it was an explosive devices.
Okay. Is that all?
They don't fucking know what I gave. I gave them food.
Yeah. Yes.
I gave them food, but I had nothing.
Okay. Of course, state during the said information. How long would you put it? Were you on site already when Mr. Jean Claude showed up?
5 officers were on site, Your Honor.
Okay. And approximately how long were they there before, Mr. Jean Claude showed up in the explosion?
Several minutes, Your Honor.
All right.
Would you like me to expand a little bit, Your Honor, on the details?
Please, if you would.
With the officers that were on site for several minutes prior to the actual detonation within the bank vault, the only individual who came and went from the bank and to the crew that was committing the heist at the time was Mr. Jean-Claude. He did so wearing a disguise. He also failed to identify himself to officers. And it was immediately after he handed something off to the individual. It was immediately after he handed something off to the individual who was standing outside the bank waiting for the delivery, the same person who made the statement about how they were waiting on the delivery of an explosive device to breach the vault, that individual entered the bank, and then shortly after that is when the explosion was heard.
Mr. Judge, I have a question.
They had openly stated at the time that they were not in possession of the explosive devices necessary to breach the vault.
Mr. Judge.
Okay.
Can I
yes, Mr.
co-counsel
Claude.
my lawyer?
Sure. I will give you 2 minutes to counsel with your lawyer.
Co-counsel.
Co-counsel? Who would you like as co-counsel?
Will. I want Will to be co-counsel.
You are aware at this point because you are requesting him. He does have a right to charge you.
Will, I have $3,000 to my name. That works. It works. I accept the fees.
All right. I will accept your co-counsel. You'll have 2 minutes.
You. Okay. Hi.
I can't do
No, thank you, Bucket, but I appreciate it.
hostage here, so.
This is, this is not gonna go well. I mean, I'm glad he called upon Will, but I don't know how well it's gonna work out for him, even with Will.
Probably gonna have to get Snowy to write this.
Because I mean, they're still gonna get him on trespassing inside a crime scene.
Well, this is the highlight of my life. I've been bored all fucking night. No worries.
Yeah, he's flapping right now, and he's having head issues. Let's see here. So technically,
They need to be turned into the safety and health inspection.
they've already got him on trespassing into a crime scene. Which
So many officers have the same haircut.
he shouldn't have done in the first place.
Wait, you guys got this. You guys got this. I'll motivate you.
Don't worry about that.
All right, we are going to continue. Defense. In light of the situation, I gave you 2 minutes to get your affairs in order. At this point,
Thank you, Judge.
Please go ahead.
Is this
and
microphone working?
Yes.
Okay, so aiding and abetting is an intent crime. We need the prosecution to prove the intent behind Mr. Jean-Claude being at the bank and doing actively aiding in the criminal activity. Jean-Claude was delivering food to some people who had requested it at the bank.
That is true.
Delivering food is a lawful act. Aiding and abetting requires knowing intent to facilitate the crime. The prosecution has not proven that intent in this instance.
State.
Go, Will.
Permit me a moment to discuss with my commissioner, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Right, fold. Fold like a sandwich, like a crepe. There's sugar in there.
Yeah, just
yeah.
Just reiterate. It was.
At least we're actually getting to do something other than just standing around looking stupid.
Your Honor, we would have to question the defense's story in this case regarding the following. What business is it that Mr. Claude works for that he was supposedly delivering food from? And we have already established our probable cause in this case for the charges, which is that it was not until Mr. Claude arrived that they were in possession of the explosive devices necessary to breach the vault. They made the statements multiple times. They made the statement multiple times inside of the bank that they were not in possession of the necessary devices. And the individual at the scene who was not identified, the suspect who had blue hair, came outside of the bank and announced that they did not have the equipment that they needed in order to finish breaching the vault. And then they had summoned someone to go and deliver the device necessary to the bank. There was no mention of a food delivery until after the suspect had arrived.
Okay. Also, Mr. Claude, one more outburst from me, I'm going to hold you in contempt.
Maybe
Defense.
respond, Your Honor. Yes. So criminals will say all kinds of things when they are in the process of being caught by
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
It is. Okay,
Please
fair.
rephrase.
The officers said that the criminals said that they were missing equipment from this. However, we do not know if that were the case or not. We do know. Sorry. Even if the criminals had said that, that doesn't necessarily prove that they did not have the needed equipment at the time that that was said. I would also go so far as to say that if police were responding to a bank robbery in progress, they should have had better control of the scene and prevented any individuals from coming in. Their lack of control of the scene does not change whether my client, the lawful act that my
Objection, Your
client
Honor.
was committing.
Yes, state.
The objection is based onto the scope of the statement having been made by the defense counsel. This is not the police department that's on trial. This is Mr. Jean-Claude who is on trial.
That is in fact true.
Correct. All I was stating with that was that whether the police department controlled the scene or not did not change the fact that my client was lawfully conducting the act of delivering food. All of this entire situation could have been stopped if he had not been allowed into the bank during an active scene.
That is duly noted. However, that is a problem. Like in this case,
Fair.
that is a problem for PD's HR. Has nothing to do with the DOJ.
Okay, fair.
Your Honor, the state has a
say,
comment in regards to relevance.
Okay. State.
The suspects in question had a hostage who is present in this courtroom inside of the bank at the time. Safety is paramount when it comes to actions performed by the Los Santos Police Department, including in this situation. Just randomly, forcefully stopping people when we don't know what their intentions are is not part of our department policy, and it would in fact be a violation without probable reasoning to do so. And in this case, we were expecting someone to show up at the bank as we had been informed that an explosive device was needed in order to breach the vault through the statements made by the suspects at the scene. We knew that the individual that would be arriving is more likely than not, based on probable cause, based on the statements made by the suspects at the scene already, going to be delivering an explosive device. Whether or not they decide to change their story after the fact to, oh, it's a food delivery, when it was stated by multiple individuals inside the bank and the individual who stepped outside of the bank that they were in need of a certain device outside the bank, and inside the bank, the statement was made, an explosive device in order to breach the vault so that they could rob the bank, is the point here. Us securing the scene is not the point. It's outside the scope. The comment is irrelevant.
I would object to that concept or that statement and as speculation. Whether the criminals were in need of an explosive device or not does not mean that Jean-Claude was bringing them an explosive device as opposed to bringing them food.
So
immediately after Jean-Claude's delivery, the individual who received items from him outside of the bank re-entered the bank, armed an explosive device, and detonated it to breach the vault.
I do want to remind people, in this case, since this is a bench, we don't have the actual physical evidence, but everybody here is underneath sworn oath. That anything they do say, if you feel like is a lie, you would have to take to court. But in this case, if they do lie from the PD side, they face backlash from PD's HR and the Department of Justice. Now, with that being said, I do not want to continue in circles. So, in this case, with your defense, if he was bringing food, I would like to know what place the food came from and where he was coming from.
May I confer with my client to answer that question?
Yes.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
My client purchased Glizzy's drinks from Rex's Diner and was reselling them as a private individual around town. He had met the individuals in question at a train station. They had requested food over the radio, and so he was delivering food to them.
Okay. State.
Your Honor, I would have to question the viability of that statement considering the fact that the closest restaurant that was open was the one Burger Shot, if I'm not mistaken. Can we get confirmation as to whether or not Rex is even open?
I bought it beforehand.
I can say that Rex's has been open today.
I cannot get confirmation for that. That's outside of my scope.
Well, my only counter argument at this point, Your Honor, to that, at the risk of repeating myself, is that it was not stated as a food delivery until after the individual with the blue hair stepped out of the bank, and when Mr. Jean-Claude approached him, he stated it was a food delivery. Any and all mention of a delivery prior to that was in regards to the necessary explosive devices that were used to breach the vault.
Okay. Give me a moment. I'm going.
May I have a closing statement?
Well, I was going to think about something, but go ahead.
Oh no, if it was thinking, that's fine. Sorry.
If you guys want to take a minute to consult with each other, I'm going to take a minute to think.
I can't think.
So
I
I'll
have
give you guys.
This is exhilarating.
Okay,
Who's gonna win?
Rex was posted
The only thing that they've got
on Twitter 2 hours ago
is they delivered. He delivered the food, which one they can get him on trespassing into a crime scene. I don't know if they've got him on any lawful commands at that point or whatever, but it is what it is. But if he handed something off to somebody and then that direct person literally went directly to the back and exploded a device, then they do have reasonable suspicion to charge him for aiding and abetting. But
okay, so you were making almost twice as much.
that's only if they have the clear evidence for that.
Yep, and it doesn't sound like getting $3,000 and or you gave them 3 and 3.
I gave them 3 and 3.
Yeah, it
Ralph,
doesn't sound
3
like
and 2. I gave them 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, $3,000.
As I told Tommy,
of a bank robbery.
multiple times you've been asked for your put your phones away, so please leave.
Oh, please don't. I'm sorry. I was going to speak to Rodney.
Any weapon?
I'll
I mean,
take it back out.
No, I have.
I mean, it's either that or I ask the court to charge you.
Well, I'll put my phone down.
Okay,
I'll put it on the floor.
Hmm.
I promise. I'll be good. I'll not do it again. But I will like a genuine thing I want to speak to Rodney. Your officers have got your guns out and they're terrifying me.
They tackled me. Said, "Are you getting arrested?" I was like, "Wait, why?"
You had a gun out and she's got a taser out.
Set foot in the bank.
I mean, it's probably important considering that we were on a bank robbery with 4 individuals that got away.
Ah.
And this
Yeah,
guy
it
was
is, but
involved in
they'd have to
the
prove it in
mess,
court.
so-
I can only go off of so much when it comes to what they actually have as of right now, because it's all word of mouth.
What the fuck did I have to do with it?
Okay.
Well, apparently you delivered something to a robbery.
All right. Just to make sure people do understand with a bench trial, anytime somebody is here and they're not been charged yet, and there's people inside this courtroom during a bench trial, PD does hold the right to make sure that they secure this room. Now, with that being said, is there anything else either counsel would like to say?
Just a closing statement, Your Honor.
I would offer one more piece before we get to close, which is that, you know, when you're looking at aiding and abetting, you have to have intent. There has to be an overt act in furtherance of the. Sorry, I will start over. I would point out that when it comes to aiding and abetting, there are generally 3 strongly upheld prongs for that. One, knowledge and intent.
It really is.
Knowledge of the criminal venture, intent to assist with that. 3, an act that furthers that attempt, and then some form of benefit. My client charged $3,000 for 3 glizzies and 3 drinks. The amount that should be roughly the amount of cash that he had on him when he was processed, plus a little bit more from business activities he'd done earlier in the day. That hardly could be counted as receiving proceeds from the selling of illicit goods. Thank you.
Okay, State, when you had detained this gentleman and brought him down to MRPD, was there a cash value in his pocket?
That would have to be argued by the arresting officer, Your Honor.
Okay. So that means we have a inconclusive on that then.
Inconclusive answer at this time. It's something that we could collect if this was to go to court.
Okay. All right. Then if you two would like to give your closing statement, I'm going to listen to both of them. And then I'm going to take a 5-minute recess in which I will be making my decision.
I'll go first if you don't mind, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
The description that the defense has given in regards to aiding or abetting, we can meet all of the necessary clauses to determine aiding or abetting in this case. Mr. Claude is a known criminal who has conducted acts of aiding or abetting in the past. And based on the statements made by the individuals inside and outside of the bank, we have reason to believe that we have the probable cause and the appropriate disposition to determine that he was in possession of and delivered an illicit device of some kind to the individuals in the bank. They stated that is what they needed, and that is what they received. Otherwise, they would not have been able to continue with the bank heist that they were conducting, as they'd stated they were not in possession of the goods to do so. As such, with Mr. Claude being the only individual who arrived at the bank and delivered anything to anyone at the bank, regardless of whether or not there was food included in his delivery, we only saw him hand off a single thing to the individuals who were in the bank, and after which they were able to finally complete the breaching of the vault. There are 5 officers here who
That's
can
where you
attest to
actually
that
gave me
being what they
something.
saw today.
Because they said he gave food and drink.
I would like to point out the fact that he did state that he handed off 3 glizzies and 3 drinks when we only saw a single handoff between the suspect who is currently on trial and the suspects who were operating in the bank.
All right. Duly noted. Defense?
Your Honor, I'll be brief because the case is brief.
Not so much
It has
used
to
in
be.
evidence.
If you strip away the fact that a active bank robbery was happening here, you have a
It
man
can be
delivering
used
food.
to fit a profile.
Yeah, that's the case. The state asked this court to conveniently turn being near the bank robbery into participation in this bank robbery. The law requires knowledge. The state has not proved knowledge. The law requires intent. The state has not proved intent. The law requires receiving proceeds. The state has not proved that
David Hall. Yeah, I
my
had to
client
change it.
received financial benefit from this bank robbery. If any delivery driver, DoorDash driver, can be convicted of crimes because a robbery happened nearby, then no working person in this city is safe from a felony. I ask the court to find the only thing that the evidence supports, not guilty. Thank you.
Okay. Because one last thing was said, I'm going to ask one last question from the state, because I'm pretty sure I heard Mr. John Claude say he placed the food and drink on the ground. Was that correct, or did you actually see them physically hand it off?
No, Your Honor, it was a direct handoff, and there was only one handoff.
Oh, perjury!
I'm
bringing this to court now.
I'm going to take a 5-minute recess to where I'm going to make my decision. In this case, I ask you all to please sit tight, stay really, and I will be back.
Lawyer, can I talk to you? He just perjured in court. I dropped it on the floor. Yes, I'm positive one of the cops will have body cam showing that. I dropped it on the floor. I didn't fucking hand anything. It was too much stuff. I couldn't be asked to hand one stuff by one. Oh, then I don't care.
It wouldn't be Fox that had that. It would be the arresting officer that would have the information. So if the officer did that, it would be the officer that committed perjury in their report. He can only defend based on what's there. Let me make sure I double check what they actually put the definition of. I mean, they do have that, assisting and encouraging, if they can prove it.
Thank you. You did good. Thank you.
I mean, trespassing on a crime scene is definitely
I hate your shoes.
a big one.
Hey, Lauren, the
So
lawyer that ate your dogs is here.
in Jesus Christ, that's all I can fucking hear is them in the background.
Well, both of the lawyers asked if they wanted to. One was behind the counter in Burger Short and Will was going in.
Whoa, shit. Oh.
Well, based on what they just said,
Hey, Red Hair Harry, can we talk?
they only seen a handoff. So if he actually did put it on the ground, then that's a problem.
Why is it a problem that I want to talk to him?
Never said it was a problem. I'm just laughing.
Hey,
Um,
can Tommy come back in if he's good?
So
Can you ask him?
no, not all the time can the arresting officer be present for it. That's part of the problem. Like, the arresting officer could be a trainee for all I know. So in this case, because they actually have him going in there, right? and he actually did that. That creates a problem, but they just said that they've actually seen a handoff, which was only one, which presents a lie to me already. So somebody's lying. In this case, it would be something that I'd end up wanting to actually go to court and actually be able to see the physical evidence of the situation. You are trespassing into a crime scene when there's an active bank robbery going on. That's a red line thing.
No, he has the right to his defense. He wants to argue it, he has the right to argue it.
In this case, he's technically...
Technically, that's a hairy decision. If he keeps his phone away, I'm okay with it. But one more time, then it's contempt.
Can you ask him?
Yeah, he went into the bank, which is trespassing into a crime scene, because it's an active crime scene. But they were there minutes beforehand. The evidence I have already. They were there minutes beforehand. They were talking about they didn't have a bomb. He showed up. That specific person they gave the bomb to
Lauren, I heard that.
went directly to the back, and then there was an explosion therefore shortly after. So I do understand where they're coming from. However, what gives it away is he did say that he gave them hot dogs and drinks, and PD saying they only gave one handoff. So in this case, it would be rewarded to the state at this point, and an advisement if they don't feel like that was the greatest thing that they need to take it to court. In this case, so the physical evidence can be seen, because as of right now, it's on an honor system, really.
Oh, what a loser.
So.
And you didn't answer my question. Harry! Oh, okay, I talked to Fox and said, Fox!
What?
Did you guys catch those guys?
No comment.
Okay, I think that's a yes or no.
According to Ralph, we didn't. It's all right.
I am so fucking confused. I love it.
I'm glad he involved himself in that.
You're playing dumb now.
Bro, I don't need to play dumb. I am dumb. There's a difference.
Which also adds to it. It's great.
It's fact.
That's a first statement.
Yes, it is. Look at Lauren. She's fucking wild.
I don't think they understand the definition of an excited utterance, Harry.
No.
Oh, French gets arrested.
All right, we are back in session. After going over everything that was said here, in the fact of the position that I'm in, listening to State claims Mr. John Claude came long after the robbery had already been in process, right? State also claims that in this case, when they were saying they did not have an explosive device in order to breach, and they waited until somebody actually showed up, and said person went to the back after receiving things. Now, in this case, it was said that food and drink was delivered, was handed off. However, with State also saying that they only saw one handoff, they did not hand off drinks as well. I find that it is questionable to lie in this situation. Now, with this in mind, I will say PD is also not going completely after it, because it would also be trespassing into a crime scene. So, with that being said, it is virtually impossible to know the full situation in this regard, because it feels like there's a lie from one end of this. And at this point, I'm going to find, in light of State, and I advise in this regard that if you feel that this is wrong, you need to take it to court. We need to see the physical evidence. Because in this case, I can't tell if it's the truth without actually being able to see it. By sworn statements, PD is sworn to tell the truth. So when it comes down to it, I'm awarding PD with them to be able to charge for aiding and abetting. In this case, this bench trial is concluded.
Jean-Claude.
French, you won.
Yeah, French, well done, brother.
I still need to pay a liar.
Oh fuck!
I'm coming in, buddy.
Big boy. Do I pay you even though you lost?
Yeah, you still pay him.
By the way, you guys lied. I dropped shit on the floor.
Did you actually drop shit on the floor?
I did. I didn't hand anything. I dropped it on the
Then
floor.
You are free to take that to court.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Text me when you're
Well,
out.
it.
We'll use some statements that have been used in this court case, though, as part of our evidence for which.
Most
if you wish to do
definitely.
so, we'll do so.
What do you guys think? Do I bring it to court? It sounds really good.
Do it, it'll be fun.
What's his time looking like?
Okay,
If it's a lie, yeah.
Is it a big deal? Is that a game changer?
I won't say it's a game changer, but it's a big deal.
It's a coin flip.
Okay.
It's a coin flip.
Fine, I plead not guilty. Send me off, bitches.
Text me when you're out. We'll get this filed.
File it. File it. You
Rodney,
can
do you
file
need
it.
to charge
You can
him?
start filing.
I'll work on it.
You can start filing now. Fuck it, we're bringing this to court, boys.
Yeah, I do need to charge him for court.
Is it
fees.
worth it though?
No, probably not.
So why are you doing it?
No, you might as well. It'll be fun.
Why not?
I'm going to be in the jury. I'm going to be a jury.
Actually, I will have
That's
to
not how it
charge him.
works,
I want
man.
to be a jewelry person. I want to go
You
for
want to
my
be a jewelry
postbox.
person?
Okay,
Yeah.
guys.
Jean-Claude, I will have to charge you at a later date due to the fact that my billing machine is
You
non-functional.
want to charge me at like wasting court's time? I'm not wasting your time.
No, we can add one if you want.
Temporary stripper.
How am I wasting your time?
No, you have to pay for court, you idiot.
You have to pay
Why are you
for
doing
court.
it?
Yeah.
Don't take it to court,
How
you
much is
dickhead.
court?
They're
We
putting the
I thought you didn't pay for
legislation.
bench. Hold on, I thought you didn't pay for bench trial.
If you request a bench trial for a case with overwhelming and obvious evidence against you and you're making delusional claims, you may
hearsay
receive an additional
speculation.
charge for wasting
It's all hearsay
time during a bench
speculation.
trial. I would say this is not
fucking lied.
overwhelming and obvious evidence against him or delusional
Exactly,
claims.
All right,
exactly.
listen. If you're going to take this further, I'm going to make sure that you charge for this one and you charge for the next one. So
Right,
if you
just
charge for
plead
this
guilty.
one, then we'll do the charge instead of Rodney, and we'll put it on
Fine,
for you.
fine, I'll bring it to court.
French,
You guys
why?
lied in court.
Oh
You guys
my
lied
God,
in
you-
court.
Take it a quick,
Okay,
French. Woo!
Oh, you've been spiteful.
Jean-Claude.
How much is your fees, Rodney, for the court?
Let me double check.
Please tell me it's like $5,000 for a court.
Drugs, man. It's gonna be
Really quickly,
It's
Jean-Claude. There-
What, more than 100 grand?
Hold on, please.
No
Jean-Claude.
way.
However, if we file a lawsuit on this about you dropping it instead of it being handed, and the police are found to be truthful, there is a $100,000 fine associated.
That's going to
with
be great.
that.
I am suing because I said I dropped it on the floor.
That's fine.
And they're claiming.
Yeah,
They're claiming
what
I
I'm saying
didn't.
is if the evidence does not show that, they will charge you $100K.
I'm
By the way, I'm dying of hunger. My stomach hurts really
It's
bad.
all right, mate. Here,
Do you
grab
want any
these.
more
I'll put it through
delivery
the.
Food.
Wait, you were delivering food. How are you hungry?
I gave my last bits of food.
Anyone go in my pockets?
We'll add that to the evidence.
I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I gave my
Yeah,
last
we'll add
bits
that.
of
We'll
food.
we're at that. It's fine.
Anywho, I don't. It doesn't look like Murphy had listed
guys,
anything
I'm not-
from DOJ's
guys,
side.
I don't
right
feel
now
so
for what
good.
the fee would be, so we're just
Mr.
gonna
Stark,
leave it
I
be
don't
for
feel
now.
so good, Mr. Stark. I don't want to go.
So he just needs to make sure he pays his lawyers.
Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
Well, I guess this is going to be a medical transport now.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I
Yeah,
offer you
we'll
my
take it.
dogs to do fucking punch me.
Rodney, if you wouldn't mind getting the door.
Yeah, we just need to get them.
Yeah, I'll grab him.
Officers, prep a convoy. We're going to be transporting the suspect to the hospital for medical attention.
Damn.
Damn.
Thanks, Rodney.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, lawyer.
Rodney, they lied. They lied.
If they lied, make a court case so we can see
Yeah,
the
make a
physical
court
Will,
evidence.
file a court case. Will, file it.
Judge Dangerfield.
Yes.
If a lawsuit is filed and the police department is again found to be truthful after full evidence review, you may receive an additional fine of up to $100K.
Somebody's thinking about
Is that if you are found guilty again, or if they are found truthful?
I wouldn't be fining somebody if it was found truthful.
I'm just reading the government announcement about bench trials.
Yeah, so it's only for like if we bring it here, right? And like in this case, you lost, and then he brings it to court, and then he loses again. That's when he'd get it. You wouldn't get it for being fine truthful, and then it would be a deal with
No, no, no.
the
If it says if like so right now the thing that this hinges on is did he drop it or did he hand it off or was there a single handoff? He could still be found guilty even if there was more than even if he did or sorry words hard he could still be found guilty even if he did drop the packages as shown
so
in evidence.
if he's found guilty, then yes, he would have that charge.
Okay, perfect. I'm
Only
going to hold
yeah,
off on filing
it's
until I
about
talk to him.
yeah, it's about verdict. In this case, that's the only thing that really swung this case is not only the handoff, but the person he handed it off to went directly to the back, and then there was an explosion.
Yep. No, I fully get that.
Now, of course,
now that this is over and done with, do you have any advice or things that Mitchell or I should have done differently or thought about?
I did terrible.
I think Mitchell had a bit of a problem with the headaches.
Yeah, that's kind of why I asked to help. I was here just to watch.
But no, I think you did okay. The biggest thing is make sure you're on cue with your objections. And
That's fair.
In this regard, I think you guys did okay. I mean, besides the head issues, you know, he started out the defense pretty good until he started having some problems with his head.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a hard thing. Like there were certain questions that could also be asked in that manner. You know, even from
I
both
knew I
sides.
knew so little when I jumped in, but
Yeah.
He didn't tell me a whole lot either. When I was
Yeah, that's part of the thing. You only get 10 minutes, and then we're right into it. So you have to try and get as much information as you can in those 10 minutes that you can.
that being said, this was insanely fun. I hope that we get to do more of these.
When I'm around, all they got to do is request it. I mean,
Sweet. Thank you, Judge.
Yep, not a problem. Just make sure you claim your money. Actually,
Yes, Your Honor.
your officers and yourself remembered to use the clipboard, correct?
We haven't yet. We're going to shortly. Right now, we're waiting on a medic to come to the hospital from across the street for Mr. Claude.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. We'll make sure that it's all taken care of.
Yep, I want to make sure you guys are getting paid.
All right. Appreciate you, Rodney.
Yep, not a problem. You guys take it easy.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Will. Yeah, you take it from there. Will had to get paid because he got brought in. All right. If the cop lied, yeah, that could be his badge. It's a PD thing, though. To a certain extent. John Claude. The fuck is that guy's full name? Another one is Mitchell. Mitchell Ryan. And then I think it's Will Wright. Yeah. Well, I mean that's the thing. We're working with very little stuff, so it's Will Wright. Fuck. Yeah. So it's Will Wright. Yeah, we'll just do that. That'll work. All right. I can put my regular clothes back on. Do 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 do. But yeah, no, that's the whole point of us being able to do that. Oh, that is not the one I wanted. I don't think it's Civvy either. Got fucking renamed. All of them did. That's my boxing gear. There it is. Yeah, no, it is fun to be able to do a bench. These motherfuckers hit my bike and everything. I can't even get my bike up. Oh yeah, I had a blast. Apparently I can't pick it up here. Yeah, that was the first bench we've had. Red lights. City's busy anyways.
Yeah, it's the judge.
Hey, good job there, Judge.
Appreciate it.
I felt sorry for you, man. Fucking tough one.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
With them.
But I
It came down
mean,
to whoever lied, didn't it?
pretty much because of the statement from PD, the only reason why it was swayed in their favor. So, I mean, like they can't lie, or you know, it's a big problem.
Yeah, it's corruption, really, isn't it?
Perjury.
So
in
yeah,
the
sorry,
court.
perjury. Yeah,
The
perjury.
only thing
It's up to
is,
PD
I
to
just-
determine whether it's corruption or not.
My only thing is, to seem to me, there wasn't really any concrete evidence.
Well,
There wasn't.
and
It's just that the French guy's statement didn't line up. That I think that's what like he said he handed food and drink where
Yeah.
it was only one handover. So
Yeah, but
It
even
didn't add
then,
up.
like, you know,
Well,
there's no
what it
proof of
was
what he
is, yeah,
handed.
he said he handed it over, but then shortly after he also said he dropped it on the floor. Now the other problem you have is one, as I stated, they could have got him for trespassing in a crime scene. For one, because I mean, any smart person sees a bunch of cops with guns drawn and tasers crowded around a bank, they're not going to go running into the bank.
Well, yeah.
Like Kendrick did.
Well, he might not be smart. I know I've been stupid a few times in my life.
But regardless, the statement of him handing one thing off to said person, and said person was the only person that went into the back, and then shortly after there was an explosion. That's where it gets technical.
Yeah. It seems, you know.
Reasonable doubt, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, because the problem is that he said he gave him 3 food and 2 drink, or whatever the case may be. That's 2 singular items that he would have to
Oh.
hand off, but he only handed off one, apparently, according to the police department.
Yeah.
And then
So wasn't he
eventually
saying
he
he-
said he put it on the ground. So,
Right.
So basically, he changed his story.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. Sometimes when I say I handed something to somebody, sometimes I just drop it on the ground. So he could have meant that when he said I handed it to him, but what he actually did was just put it on the ground for him.
Yeah, but on top of that, PD claims it was an actual handoff. It wasn't on the ground, so.
Oh, do they have footage, like body cam footage of that, or?
They are competent enough that they have the body cam footage for it.
Oh well, yeah. If the French guy isn't feeling too confident, I wouldn't take it to court then.
And plus, the French guy's got a long history.
Oh yeah, I've never met him.
Oh
my.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
want
he's got a huge rap sheet. Let's be honest. We're all well aware of
If you get to
his.
know a French guy, it means you've
Well-
been affected by him.
That's what they told me about that Jerry Jenkins guy, but he's always been nice to me.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
No
Well,
comment.
Oh, he did almost get me arrested the other day, though. Well, I was arrested, but I didn't go to jail.
No comment.
Did you know Jerry has what is it?
Tourette's?
No, he's a certain charge. Like it's on his record now apparently.
Oh.
I think he's sex offender or something like that. I think.
What?
Wait, what? That's fucking
I
weird.
sure remember Leo telling me that.
Sex offender? Can you confirm this, Judge? Because that's public information. If he's a sex offender, we should be able to know that.
In the scrapyard.
Yeah, because I don't want to be hanging out with any sex offenders.
Yeah, fuck the.
I gave Jerry the benefit of the doubt, but hell, I feel weird that I was riding around in a car with him. That's definitely not the kind of impression I want to make on people.
I can't tell you yes or no, but I can tell you this: Lester, you shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Oh. Well, to be fair,
That's
though,
funny,
the
told me that,
sex
so I
offender
believe it.
list is a public thing. You should be able to say yes or no, I think, because it's public. The whole sex offender list.
We don't have a public
registry.
list.
Oh, I see.
We don't have one of those.
Probably should, though, don't you think?
Honestly, look, I'll be honest. I'm a judge. If that's the case, it would be a chair. So,
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to have the list.
you'd
so that we
you'd be
know.
registering with a chair.
Oh. Not exactly sure what that means, but yeah.
It's a chair made out of wood and metal.
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive.
The electric.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, but
Well, the abandoned prison over there's got a flipping gas chamber.
whoa.
Well, sorry, not gas chamber. It's got a fucking lethal injection chair.
Jesus, Lester.
Which one?
The abandoned prison over the other side of the bridge.
The government building that you technically shouldn't be going into?
Maybe.
Well, technically speaking, he could have been in that prison as a prisoner at one point.
True.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got.
Hey, I can say with a show that I have been in there as a prisoner, and I was never able to access that area.
Yeah, there's a lethal injection chair and a table.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Plus, why do you have a tinfoil cap on your head, man? I got to ask.
It's Lester.
To stop getting harassed in his brain.
Fucking conspiracies. Bets coming.
Oh. Right.
What's it?
I swear to God, people fucking.
The fuck is going on down there?
I don't know. Sounds spicy.
If that's that supercar, that dude once tried to fucking take me hostage.
Oh.
He's at EMS is on duty.
Oh.
Actually, it's a good thing he's here because I need an ice pack for my eye.
What? Somebody sucker punch you?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, it happens.
Oh, I know why. Come on.
Yeah, it was from earlier. My
How are
eye
you, miss?
Isn't really working out that well at the moment.
I'm fine.
Oh, that's good. What's your name?
Harriet?
Harriet.
Aria.
Aria.
Yep, like the music.
Your wrist is definitely dinged up here. Got a little bit of upper body injury here.
Yellow hair you have there.
All right, let's see. Let's look at this leg here. You've got a nasty gash here, so we're gonna have to
What the fuck?
put some stitches in there.
Wow.
Quite sliced open here.
Helicopter
All right, we're gonna put a little numbing medicine around the area, so you can't feel it. A little bit of pokes. Once we get these little jabs in here, you won't feel anything after that. It'll be nice and numb around the area. Still have full feeling in your leg. It just will be around the incision here that we're.
Yeah, I'll be able to move.
Yeah. You won't have like numb toes or nothing. It'll just be where we're gonna throw these stitches in. So.
A local anesthetic.
Let me.
Yeah,
let me just give you. You want a little something for the pain? I can give you a little shot of morphine.
Sure.
All right, we'll poke here, right here in your arm. Right, go. It should help take the edge off. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start these stitches because it should be numb enough now to get that done.
I was gonna say, I hope it's
You ripped
not
your
fucking
pants doing
bad.
this too. You might want to go buy a new pair of pants after this.
Yeah, I gotta go buy a new fucking set. It's like
bad
Yeah, they're all stained. The blood, it's running down your leg here. So
You probably shouldn't have
put a
that
little
in
bit more
here, then.
disinfectant on here. Working around the area.
It's bad. It's bad enough their fucking parachutes are defective.
All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of sealant
Yeah,
on here.
I did.
This is some surgical
Ended up,
adhesive that we seal that
Somehow levitating in the middle of the
just to
air
keep
and
all
then
the dirt and debris out of it.
waking up at hospital.
And then we're gonna put a wrap around there.
Thank you, sir.
There we go. We're gonna wrap that. All right, and let me just work on your wrist here real quick. Any numb or tingliness in the arm here?
No, to be fair, since you gave me the morphine, it feels pretty fucking good.
Now that really sounds like bet.
All right, let me just clean this up here and get some disinfectant on there and.
Aria, that's alarming.
Excuse me,
wrap
Judge.
that. There
Yes.
we go.
How do you get your name?
Dangerfields. Rodney Dangerfields.
All right.
Rodney Dangerfields. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm
All
Cuddy.
right, and then can you go
Nice
ahead
to
and
meet
put your
you.
arms up for me? And you sort of.
My
pain or
government name's
tightness?
Curtis. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to ask you a question.
You don't have any issues? with your
Sure. Give
neck
me a
or
minute. Let
spine
me
or
get some
anything? No pain
medical
or
when he's
discomfort?
done, and I'll come over and.
Yeah, no problem. Just I'll be over here.
No
Doing bad things.
tightness in here through your shoulder blades
Nope.
or anything from the fall? Okay.
Nope, feeling pretty good.
All right.
They blew up
Well,
MRP
let's go ahead
last
and get you billed, sir. Let's see. You have
197.
your. What is it?
197.
year. They
197.
blew up the hospital
Yes.
last year.
Great.
More of a neon.
I can't bill that. Here, can you check your number one more time?
205. Sorry, 205.
All right. Here. That one went through, so. And then what I do need is I need a first and last name for the medical report.
Jesse James.
And then we'll put that in the
Military. I'm gonna go check military.
report. Alright. Oops. These computers are goofy. They're so slow. There we go. Type as a fall. All right, boss, you should be good to go. I'm just gonna fill out the medical reports over here.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, man. Be safe.
Appreciate it. You too.
Yep.
If I could ask a favor, could I get an ice pack for my eye?
Favors cost money.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it costing money, but
Oh, okay.
I kind of took a hit to the eyeball.
Okay, we'll get you an ice pack on there. All right, there we go. And your special magical number?
190.
There we go. Boom. Then I gotta get a report started for you. I have lots of reports already.
The fact that you lost Harry is bad. Like,
there we go.
How the
Got
fuck?
that in there, Rodney.
Isn't he in the help? Is he? No, I think, fucking, what's his, I can't remember his name. I'm surprised. Was a Mustang on it? I would never be your interception. Fuck that. Fuck you. Get by it. Bye-bye, Alex. I got your body. Come on, god damn it.
All right, boss. How you feeling? Better?
Yes, much better.
All right, sounds good. All right, man. I'm gonna clear out of here real quick and get some
I
reports
appreciate
done.
it, sir.
All right, man. Be safe.
You too. Lester,
I said, yeah.
Probably couldn't come by a judge, pretty much admitting that you know a known felon that just got away from cops.
I don't know, Joey.
I was trying to fucking tell you information, but you fucking hung up.
Oh God!
Well,
I
if you know who it is, you might as well tell PD at this point. Because you do realize I'm liable to tell them that you know something.
As far as the cow went
This
home,
Joey
it's
guy
just
sounds like a
fucking
real
bull.
character.
He is.
He's okay. Dresses like a reindeer.
Hey, whoever Harry was just chasing, yeah, that's Alex Smith.
All right, Mr. Cuddy.
Whatever he was driving, whatever.
Oh, I just
Harry
wanted
was
to talk
chasing,
with
he
you
was
about,
fucking following me and
you know, the
following me.
process of becoming a lawyer.
You would want to study the legislation. Because there will be a test and an interview.
Okay.
And it's based off of that legislation. And then it would be a $30,000 charge, whether you fail or pass to take the test.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yep. And then all you would do is email on your phone, DoJ at redline.net.
Yep.
With seeking employment, your full name, your government name, that is, and your phone number so that you can be reached out to.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's good to know. You know, I think maybe not now, but down the road, I'm thinking about. I'm a little autistic with things like that, so I think I could use my skills in that regard.
Yeah, you're good.
Right on. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, not a problem.
So, what else? You do anything else? You're just the judge, or you do anything else in the city?
I do all kinds of things. I work
Yeah,
on
but
cars.
Oh. You work at a shop?
Shit, hold on.
Los Santos Police Department, how may I help you?
Yes. Lester just got kidnapped from Legion at gunpoint in a black RS6. They headed
Through any current
towards-
units have eyes on a black RS6.
Yeah, they headed towards Mr. Winston's gas station.
Heading towards Strawberry off of gas station there for Winston.
Yeah.
We'll try our best to get hold of this, sir.
Yep, they're both wearing black clothes with monkey masks.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem.
That might happen.
Yep.
Sorry, I saw a
think that's
gun.
Bet. I think he questioned
Yeah.
Bet, and I think they came and got him.
He told me it was his friends trying to kidnap him.
Oh, Lester
Yeah,
has friends.
That's
When
what
did
I
that
said.
happen?
I said that they're probably not very good friends if they're trying to kidnap you.
I mean, that is kind of agreeable on both sides to that question.
It's probably the only time he gets a friendly interaction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
no
possible.
doubt.
I need to find someone that's a fucking herbologist, man.
I can't help you on that one.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm struggling.
Oh yeah, there's nothing but criminals all
It's
over the
okay though. I
fucking
took a
city.
picture of him doing it.
Hey, Harry, do you know anyone that's a herbologist?
Maybe.
Because I need help with it.
Oh, I got it. Oh, my back.
APC Plum, can I tell you what I do?
Ready, Mr. Dangerfield. You gonna step over here for me?
Sure.
As apparently we cannot use phones as sworn statements, I'm going to have to physically get your statement.
Sure.
You would just start from the beginning.
Alright, so I was speaking with the war vet that just ran off. I believe his name is Cuddy. And he was asking about stuff for the lawyer exam. While doing so, I seen Lester run to his car as a car was pulling up. He jumped into his car. Two people jumped out of the black RS6 wearing black clothes with monkey masks. And I guess he refused to get out of his vehicle, so they pulled a gun. Now, what kind of gun? I couldn't honestly tell you. It kind of looked like a Glock, but I'm not entirely sure. They forcibly got him out. It looked like they zip-tied him and then threw him in the car. And then they took off heading towards Opie's gas station down there, towards Strawberry.
Alrighty, sir. Got that here. Alright, if you have any more other information, just please let us know and we'll try to do our best to get over this.
Will do. I think Arya said she got a photo of him, but
That'd be even better if I get a photo of it.
yeah. So you'd have to ask her, but I think Arya said she got a photo of him.
Alrighty, sir. Appreciate that, Mr. Dangerfield, and I will speak with what I can.
Yep. Not a problem.
803, can I get an additional allegiance?
I would probably do it in my house, you know, just for safety's sake.
Okay.
But if you have a bad mattress, you don't want to do it out in the open.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, Aria, what else do you grow?
Vegetables.
Oh. Wow.
Yep, we were talking about rutabaga.
Is there a farmer's market around here?
Yes, there is actually in Roxwood.
Great. I love some fresh produce.
There's also a market in Sandy as well.
No, there's an actual farmer's market.
Jesus Christ.
In Roxwood.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
What color
Gentleman with his
rutabaga?
phone out.
Yeah, yeah.
He owns a farm as well.
Whoa.
Yep, he owns the farm down the street from mine.
Wow.
Oh snap.
Hi.
Hey, what up?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, I'm good.
What you up to this fine day?
I just put an application for the police department.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice, nice. New meat?
Yeah, you'll be waiting a while.
Waiting a while?
Yeah, I've been waiting.
I hope
nearly a
not.
month.
What are you up to?
Here we go.
Me?
Yeah.
They had
Oh,
a
just
bunch of
coming
trainees
over.
recently.
Check and
Have
see if
they?
you're all right.
To be fair.
Yeah, like over the weekend, I want
Yeah,
to say there were like
I'm friends with Will. He
3
just
or
told me to
4
come on down.
trainees running around.
Oh, okay.
I waited for 3 weeks,
Okay.
and then after 3 weeks, I got arrested. So I was like, yeah, probably not gonna.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you could get expunged.
Well, there's one. Today's my first day around the city. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh, welcome. Welcome.
Try getting a job.
What's your name?
My name's Tim.
Tim.
Last name
Tim
isn't
what?
Horton, is it?
Huh? Wait. One at a time. You and the marijuana necklace.
I said it's not Horton, is it? Last name Horton?
No. My last name's Gray. Tim Gray.
Not related to Charlie, are you?
No. Who's that?
EMS.
Charlie Gray.
You know it's not Tim Horton because he didn't say sorry.
Yeah. Or A.
Yeah, you've got one bit of advice: if you're waiting for a PD application, get a job at either a mechanic or a food shop while you're waiting.
Okay.
Just to get you by until then.
I got you. Well, I don't know. Well, so there's one week a month that I can't really like be in city,
Sorry,
you know.
I got a little distracted.
So
there. What,
and
what'd you
that
say your
starts
name was?
tomorrow. I just wanted to put my
Sophie, what's
application in.
yours?
My friends call me Cuddy.
Hey, Cuddy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. But I figured I'd put it in, and then
like a company
over the
place.
next week, if they look at it, great. If not, it
Yeah.
is what it is. I was gonna put it in
It'll
a
just
couple
take
days
time.
ago, and I just got super busy and wasn't able to come over.
So wait a minute. I forgot your name already. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names.
You're good. I am too. It's Sophie.
Sophie. Yeah, Cuddy.
So, what's your guys' name?
My name's Will.
You new to
Here,
city?
you want to switch numbers?
Ish.
Yeah,
I've been
we
here almost a week.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Rodney Dangerfield. Nice to meet you.
How you finding it so far? You like it?
Yeah, it hasn't been bad. I've only been taken hostage like twice.
Oh, wow.
You know, can't complain.
Yeah. I've been
What about you?
There.
No hostage taken for me. I've been pretty lucky.
Nice.
I think people think I'm Rambo.
There we go.
So,
I got two of them. I don't know who I'm
I'm
missing.
real afraid.
Yeah, that
You
might
got
help
me.
you out.
I'm a big softie though.
Uh,
Hopefully they don't find that out though, because then I'm sure I'll be hostage all the time.
I got Hunter and
Yeah,
Rodney.
keep the tough exterior.
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't
just
get
one of
yours,
the only
Will.
coats I own, really.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Hunter,
God,
what's
I'm
your
so
last
bad.
name?
I'm
So,
so
what have
bad
you been
with
up
these
to in the
things.
city since you got here?
Well, I got a job over at Roxwood Mechanic Shop.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said Hunter's phone.
I've been doing
Yeah,
some community service.
I wanted to put your last name
A
on.
guy named Jerry Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing some
You've
community service.
you've been staying away from him, right, Cuddy?
Yeah. Ever since that incident, I'm sorry.
What do y'all do
I
around the
know his
city?
motives. But yeah, we did. some
I'm a
community
lawyer.
service, and,
Oh,
Judge
really?
Dangerfield over here is a
apparently, I
judge,
think
and
Jerry's,
I just met Hunter today.
He might have been lying to me a little
Oh, you're a judge,
Oh,
huh?
what kind of community
And a
service
lawyer.
did he talk you into?
Okay. I guess we'll
Well,
be
we
seeing
were
each
going
other a
to
lot
Digi
then.
Dens
Maybe
and,
if I get.
doing some cleaning.
I get
I sure
hired.
hope not.
Oh.
And
No,
Well,
no,
you know.
you misunderstood. You'll see him for his corruption case.
well, apparently,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I sure
Jerry
hope
was doing
not.
Something bad, but we got
No, I'm
arrested.
not corrupt.
and-
Oh.
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, it was a whole.
So,
I mean,
I
we all know
waived.
how criminals can be.
I pretty much waived Claude's thing because there was not enough evidence to prove that it was an overabundance of evidence against
Yeah,
him.
so you were there just dusting the electronics, and
Claude?
he was
What?
doing some naughty.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what was going on.
Mr.
Although he
Wright,
told me he
I
was
waived
just cleaning
Claude's
out stuff,
like
but
the charge, the $8,000 charge.
lying to me a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't
That's
enough
what I thought.
evidence to
Makes
prove it was an
sense.
issue.
Because everybody I talk to says
Yeah, it wasn't like
Jerry is
ludicrous or
not
whatever the
trustworthy guy.
verbiage is.
Noted.
Substantial evidence or
I
delusional
had an
defense.
encounter with him in one of
Yeah,
those.
it's one of those ones where it would
hostage
have to go to court.
situations, So,
Oh.
I did meet the
and the
police
only reason
chief
why
earlier.
I know is because
Or
he
commissioner.
used his first. He used that name.
Yeah, I was
Some
about
guy
to say,
with
yeah,
a white
there's a
shirt and
chief
red
and there's
hair.
commissioners.
Wisest idea to,
White shirt, red
to use
hair.
your name while
Yeah, that's
committing a crime.
Mr.
Okay.
K.
No kidding.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's another one running around, Commissioner Dan Gunter. He's pretty nice.
Yeah, you'll find him
Okay.
sometimes. He likes to stand on that corner over there and just start dancing like a lady of the night.
All right, great.
Okay, well, when I go into my interview, I'll bring that up.
Yeah, you can tell him the judge saw him do it.
There you go.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, my government name's Curtis, but my
Well, it was
friend's
very
call me
nice to meet you guys. I
Cuddy,
don't know what I want to do with
pleasure.
myself. I was hoping
Pleasure meeting
maybe
you,
they'll
Tim.
maybe they'll see it in the next couple minutes, but I doubt it.
No, sometimes
You might-
it honestly, like, it might be a week or two before you hear anything.
Well, I won't. Yep, that's me.
Yeah.
Once they process it and do your interview, I think it's pretty easy to get training ride-alongs, but it takes a minute to get through that first part of the process.
So you got.
Is what I've heard.
I haven't.
I don't
no,
know.
I was
Well,
thinking
first-
about checking
first
in with
time
one of the
applying,
mechanics
so-
or maybe one of the restaurants or something.
Well, I wish
I've
you the
just
best
been
of
doing
luck.
like odd jobs until I sort of.
And remember, if a lawyer argues anything in the cells, you go with what they say. That's like rule number one.
Roxwood Mechanics, they're pretty good about.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't a fan of that hat. It was kind of big on my head.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know if you want to come up there and apply up there.
Yeah, I think I
PD
might.
stay pretty busy around
I
here?
think I would like that a little bit more than a restaurant.
Heyo. Hey, what's up?
I thought too. You know, it just
Meh.
fits in more with my skill set.
Oh,
Yeah.
Some days it's busy. Some days it's super busy.
When I was younger.
And then every once in a while you get that one day where you hear crickets and you're like, what the fuck's
What
going on?
branch were you at?
I was in the Army.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The 24th Division. Logistics and Transportation.
Guess they went the wrong way.
Who knows?
Served during the Gulf War.
Yeah.
I don't even bother to question PD.
Yeah.
My dad was in the Air Force for Vietnam, but he was specifically in the fire department part of it. So he was a fire chief.
Wow.
Cool. Keep up the.
Yeah, my dad was in the Army too. He was military police.
Cheers, Alex.
Okay.
My dad.
Yeah, he's a. Hey.
My dad was in the Navy.
Oh,
nice.
ew, boo.
SEAL.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm just kidding. Anybody.
I'm gonna probably recommend he not file.
Yeah.
I think it's a coin flip, and the downside of losing 100K if he's found guilty seems way not worth it.
That's better than the chair force.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to him.
But he was a fire chief.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, well, I mean, you are part of his legal counsel. That's why I said you guys.
I'm a fireman.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm always gonna do what my client wants to do, right?
Yeah.
a hard
It's a
job.
very iffy thing.
Yeah, it is.
That was the issue.
Yeah. I thought that
So do you want me,
I
you
thought
want
it
to
could
head
have gone
up there
either
and apply, or
way,
are you gonna wait
and I'm not
Sorry.
I'm
unhappy
doing a
with
little
how it
bit.
went.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't know who you were talking to.
I'm sorry. I thought you overheard me applying for PD.
But I will say, like, yeah, that was fun.
What are you applying for?
I know that's like a silly thing,
Roxwood
but that was my
Mechanic.
first court case here, so.
Well,
Okay.
I can tell you right now, you saved a
Sorry.
good
Fine,
portion of it
PD.
because the other guy, he was having
Yeah, I
too
just
many head
applied a little bit
issues.
ago.
Yeah, he really was.
I was sitting there thinking, I mean, this guy is flapping right now.
Yeah, he
Nice here. I like it.
it's kind of random, but he
Yeah.
sometimes
How long you
does
been around?
get that.
I've been
At
here
least
about a
when
week.
I've seen him working at Burger Shot,
Okay,
it's like
okay.
maybe every
Yeah, I
10th
haven't
time or
found a
so.
spot to live in yet. You know, I still gotta get my money
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's my first day, so
So
That's
Aria
another
was
stuff.
saying you own a farm?
probably gonna sleep in my
Uh-huh.
panto over there.
Oh,
Cool. Like
I did
that
for a
seems
couple days.
pretty good. Like you guys supply like the
Yeah.
restaurants and shit.
Well, mine supplies the bar.
Oh, that's even better.
I
When
make
you are
alcohol.
looking for a place,
So
there
you
is
guys-
a hotel up in
you guys buy
Sandy
glass
called the
then?
Cecilia, I think. And it
I
has
actually have
sometimes
my own
rooms
supplier
for
for it.
like 500, I believe.
Okay. I've just
So
started
it's
making
small,
a
but
little
you
bit.
can-
Not like
uh-huh,
massive
yeah,
quantities,
but
but
you can fit a decent amount of storage.
Yeah, a lot
in
of farms
there.
do buy glass though. I
Okay.
have my own
And stuff. It's
my own
pretty good. Like,
supplier
I've been there
for
for about
glass.
a week, and I split it with
Okay,
Will
cool.
over there.
And then Aria
so
runs
it's
a
really not bad.
farm. Who
Between two
else?
people, it doesn't really cost much at all.
Oh, okay.
My
Not too
soon-to-be
bad.
wife.
Yeah,
that's Miss Danvers.
Where we got off
Yes.
the boat.
And then
Cool.
a guy named
Yeah.
Sean C. I don't know his full
Oh,
name.
okay.
Safes in there.
Oh, another
really?
guy named
Wow.
Teabag.
How much does it cost you?
That's an interesting name.
That was a long time ago.
I don't know Sean or Teabag. I know him by people talking about him when it comes to the farms.
So, you think I can get you guys' numbers?
I've never physically met Sean C.
Oh, that
I
guy
think I
left.
met Teabag once or twice.
Sean was here today. I talked to him.
Do you buy glass, Aria?
What?
I don't know if you heard. My name's
Do you buy
Tim,
glass?
Tim Gray.
Tim, I'm
Teabag,
Sophie. It's
what?
Nice to meet you.
Do you buy glass?
Yes.
What
I
do
buy
you
it
buy it
from-
for?
A PD before?
It depends on who's
no,
selling it. I have
not
two
really.
suppliers.
So I'm not like
new to
massive
it,
quantities, but I'm starting
Yeah.
to make some.
You
You
know.
want me to reach out if I do?
I have not. I ran into
that's
the
fine.
commissioner my very
I don't
first
think I
day
have
in
your
the
number.
city,
Can I
and
get
he
it?
said I should
Mhm.
apply.
Yeah.
He had a trainee around, so I mean, it seems like
okay,
a
there we
good
go.
place to work.
Okay, okay.
There you
What
go.
are we talking about?
Hey, can I get your number?
Cool,
If you don't
thanks.
mind?
Are you
Hey,
talking to
Cuddy.
me?
A minute there, I
Yeah.
thought he was about to
Oh.
do
I
the
think he
McDonald's
wanted
song.
to
Send
change.
phone numbers.
It did kind of sound like that. No.
Oh, I'll give everybody my number. I need some contact.
Yep, that's how you do it. Just go around and ask
There you
people,
go,
hey, can
buddy.
I have your phone number? They'll give it to you.
Oh wait, hold on.
Now, I haven't seen
Yeah,
Teabag in
Yeah,
like
I got it.
2
Hold
or
on,
3
let me
weeks.
double check.
It'll
Sean
wow.
was here this
Curtis.
morning. He was actually
What's
just
your last
here.
name?
Like, I
Malone.
think that might be him. No, I think that's him in the
Malone?
white jacket over there, honestly.
Yep, Curtis Malone.
I
friend's
like
called
I
Malone.
physically have not really
Okay.
You just might,
All right,
you might want
Cuddy.
to
met
save it under
him
Cuddy.
person to person, so I honestly.
You know, Natalie is running Polito Farm now.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, she got hired on at Rex's, and Snowy and Chris own the farm in Polito, so they made her the manager up there.
It makes sense since she just quit EMS.
Snowy's. He's the one who owns Rex's, right?
Yeah,
Snowy,
him and
yes.
Chris. Snowy owns it on paper, but Chris Williams is half owner.
Got
Yeah,
it.
they're
got
kind
it.
of a 50-50
Excuse me,
thing.
I'm going my head for a quick second.
I feel like owning the farm to supply your own restaurant's a little odd.
I did too, but I've been told to. Basically, the PD and the DOJ told me to shut the fuck up about it.
Oh, I'm a little hungry. I gotta get some.
Oh.
Yep.
Who in the DOJ?
Not Rodney.
Nope.
Oh,
but me.
okay.
But at one
that's,
point,
that's outside of me.
Oh, he got kidnapped.
yeah.
To
at
be
one
fair,
point,
Rodney's the
I was-
only one in the DOJ
yeah.
I know.
No, okay. At one point, I owned Metopia, and I was running the Polito farm for Chris, and everybody like lost their shit. So I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it up. And the DOJ told me to shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, I guess somebody else got him.
What happened with the Polito restaurant? Like, it's up for grabs again?
I have no idea.
Gia's taking a voluntary vacation to another vacation home in another city.
Got
And
it.
basically the entire staff went with her on this vacation.
Police cars, you idiot.
Oh, wow.
The same was up
That's pretty entertaining
Yeah,
here.
Buju, Heather,
I don't know why
RJ,
you're
Gia,
shouting.
Jose,
Yeah.
myself. We're all
Came
gonna
in
be
here
on
for the court
vacation.
case. Did you catch the court case?
Okay. So yeah,
I
just
walked
not
in
enough time to
just
keep
as
up the restaurant.
Judge Dangerfield was giving his.
Well, if she's not gonna be
my
here, they
name's
want you
Tim.
to give it up.
Tim Gray.
Fucking
That's
pissed.
pretty
that
entertaining
makes
too.
sense.
Lester, I don't have a
See, I'm not leaving the city, but they are.
Apparently, this French
Oh,
guy.
wow.
That sounds annoying.
He was in trouble for
Yeah.
getting
it is what it
or
is.
something. I don't know.
Oh,
Like I'm in a bar.
But he was doing like
Lester,
lap
did they
dances
steal
back
your
there. It was pretty
tin
funny.
hat?
this time.
Oh, that explains that birdie post then.
Huh?
Yeah.
They stole Lester's tin hat.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
lot of-
What? Was it
People
someone
by
Lauren?
snitching.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
people
the
talking.
stripper one.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
I didn't even recognize that was Lester without his hat.
Let's look at that. Hold on.
Yeah, they took it.
It was me. I think I
Yeah.
know the person, which I fucking don't.
Oh, look, it's
Hey,
George.
Ben.
There it is.
How's it going, Ben?
Look at him go.
To me?
You in
I walked in just to hear
trouble?
him yelling something about I still have to pay when we lost.
I've just been hanging out in Legion all day.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that too. Well, I don't know. I felt like
wish
there wasn't
voice
enough
IDing
evidence,
was a
but I
thing.
understand why it went the way it went.
Yeah, the main
damn
thing
it,
I think
Lester.
with that is like while there's no evidence, everything the cops say is taken as truth, which
Right.
they're going to. So even if there's not evidence, if they say it, like you can't fight it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it seemed like it was the handoff that was
I really
kind
can't
of
say anything.
bugaboo.
I tried to
think
give
that
fair
was
warning.
exactly
People
it.
are going to start leaving because they're tired.
We'll see if he wants to fight it. If he does,
I'm
then
doing
we'll
what
have
I
real
can.
evidence.
I'll stick in the
Yeah,
trenches
yeah.
as long as I can. But
I don't know if I'd take that to court unless he's confident that he did drop it on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have this daddy kink and likes.
I think the big thing is like, what are you looking at versus like, what's the upside versus what's the downside, and like, aiding and abetting is such a small charge.
Right.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, he's got quite the rap sheet. So. Because if it was me, I'd probably want to fight it because I've got a clean record.
But we
They're
also
about to,
don't, like judge
oh.
people based on what their record says.
Sure, no. I just meant like in terms of whether or not you'd want to take the charge. As an individual, you would weigh that into as a factor.
Yeah.
So there's a racing league in the city called Zenko.
Oh, really?
Yep, and they're about to
wow.
start cutting teams, and I raced for RJ and Buju's team, and he just wants to know if they're coming back. Because him and Fox run the league.
Whoa. Has anybody seen Buju lately?
I saw him a little earlier today. He has a very limited, he wakes up for like 30 minutes, and then he's very tired.
Oh, yeah. He's a busy guy.
Yep.
I think he
But
manages
then I
a
want to
couple
talk
places.
about the race.
I
Yeah.
When you say around Lester.
Oh, okay. I guess. I thought you wanted to talk about the races.
I think she ran to get medical.
Ah, I gotcha.
I was worried my car was getting towed.
Have any of y'all
And what was
heard
your name
from
again?
Gramps?
My name's Will. I'm the one
Nope,
who got
the last time-
my
that's-
record was clean.
The last time
Yeah,
I
right,
talked to
right.
Gramps,
That's
he
why
was
I wanted
going
to
in to
remember, 'cause
have
I know you
a
represented
surgery.
me.
I know. I'm worried. Like I haven't seen him.
You kept me clean.
I
You
get
kept me
worried
out of
when I
trouble.
don't
I
see him.
appreciate that.
I
of
don't
course, of
blame you.
course.
Sometimes I can be a little gullible, but I've learned my lesson.
I mean, you want to trust people, right?
Yeah, that's how I live my life.
Too loud.
I wish.
You knocked over somebody's bike.
Hey, what up?
Right there.
Yeah. Well, you live and you learn, you
You
know.
open the door.
Poor Roddy's bike.
Oh wait, is that the?
Yeah,
car
it
you
is
bought
my bike.
yesterday? For that
I'm used
guy?
to people
Lester, is that you?
mistreating my shit.
Yeah.
Where'd your hat go?
I got my shit stolen because people
Oh,
are
no.
dickheads.
But he just denied it.
I thought it was your friends that kidnapped you.
He just,
Nope. Let me check my other uniform, my other
Literally-
outfit. Let's see
literally
if he
the only
took
one
it
car
out of
that-
this one.
that you bought yesterday.
Yeah, you better get that hat back on before they put thoughts in your head.
He didn't take that outfit. I'm not gonna
what?
fucking. I'm gonna put that on though.
You know that
They're
Jose bought
coming
that
for
car
you.
about the 150,
Fuck off.
the Dominator?
Well, if it makes you feel better, I reported that you got kidnapped
He bought it
at
yesterday.
gunpoint.
And then you know that they
Nice.
the car that I got, they evolved it.
If knowing people's voices was a thing and all that, I would know who they are.
Yeah, they
But
posted it today, earlier.
Oh yeah, Lester. Arya got a picture for you
That's fine.
too.
Now you'll never be able to get
what do you mean?
She took a picture of you getting taken hostage.
Well, did it have the plate in the picture?
Say that
Good
again.
question.
Yeah. Did it have the plate of the car in the picture?
Oh, I don't know. You might want to ask Arya.
There's like 3 known ones.
She's right over there.
I know. I got her number anyways. I'll just text
Alright.
her because I don't want to get up.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, a lot of times he goes to get up and he trips. Then he moonwalks for a while.
Yeah, that's what I heard about him. I heard he's a
But
real
yeah.
character.
It honestly doesn't surprise me. I like it. It's not like I've openly said it numerous times. Like it's come down to the point to where you have one party that's playing,
Anyway.
Hello, I'm back.
victim that people are tired of.
No, that's not.
They always get a slap on the wrist. There's certain people that
know
get
that.
away with bullshit. People are sick of it.
One of
And
them
then on
was
top of that,
wearing,
people are sick of the
prison
grind and
outfit
busting their
everything.
ass,
It's
and
like,
like it feels like we're working a real job. Like nobody
They're
wants
all
that
wearing
shit.
masks,
They want to
so
be
I
able to get on here, have
can't
fun, role play, and
100% know who it
you
is.
know, it's turned into a
What's
job.
that?
So I mean, not everybody's gonna hold out. Eventually, people are gonna leave.
What's up?
Yeah, that is true. I don't know who the fuck they are. It's not my problem.
Okay.
I just seen a gun, so and I mean, as a judge, I have to report that shit. So.
So
Not
is
gonna lie.
stuff died?
The suspense is killing me.
You applied like 30 minutes ago.
I know.
How long do they say they take to get back to you? Is it like hours or days?
Well, I talked
up
to
to a week.
Where did you
Jorge
apply?
or George, or
Or Jorge.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I talked to
The
Jorge,
criminals call
and
him
he said it
George to
takes
give him
about a
shit.
week.
Oh, okay.
I kind of wish it had the plate in it. Because if it had the plate, they could.
But yeah, the
Track
criminals
it
will call him
down.
George to give him shit, but his name is Jorge.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like it's gonna
And his
happen.
last name
Some
is
people,
Bald,
some people aren't gonna hold out.
Bald,
You know,
Even though he is
my
bald.
my
He is
issue
bald.
is you know it comes down to
George Bald. That's
do
good
I have a
info.
problem with the fact that
Did
I'm
anyone
well
know those
aware
three
that
orphans
there's
over
certain
there?
people that are being
No.
shown
No, I don't.
Wait,
leniency when they shouldn't
King's an orphan too?
To be fair, I don't know anybody.
by the staff team.
It's fair.
Two of them are wearing helmets. So.
There's also been things, you know, in role play that's been
You know, it's
One
King.
of them was very
He doesn't
rude to
wear a
me.
fucking different
the
outfit.
evidence is clearly against, and
What they do?
Yep.
you know they
one?
get hit.
He talked up behind me and said it was the green hair bitch.
And
What the fuck?
in
That is.
Which
Yep.
which one? Which
In
one?
this
One of the helmet
regard,
ones.
it constantly happens.
The left one or the
I
right
don't know
one?
which one.
Okay,
People are
I
gonna
talked to
know
him.
that.
be
They
leaving.
said the guy in the
left
blue
and
hoodie
right.
has daddy issues.
Oh, okay.
Does
And
I mean, we
it's-
all do.
It's
We're
because
not
they're
all
sick
jerks.
of working it's like
Okay,
working a
maybe not
9 to 5
technically all
job.
of
The
us.
difference is in Redline. Like if you want to get
Yeah,
anywhere, you have to grind every day.
I really like your hair.
If you want
I
to be able
used
to
play,
sit Legion doing what we're
World
doing
of
right now,
Warcraft way back in
you
the
gotta
day,
grind
and
like
I
10
had
hours a
my
day.
very favorite character was
People
a
are sick of
druid, and
grinding.
She had hair just like yours.
Oh.
Alright, I apologize for calling you a greenhead bitch, okay?
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, no
Oh,
problem.
hey.
Thank you.
People are tired of grinding
Call a woman a bitch.
forever,
That was rude.
forever just to get somewhere or to get this or get that. It's a matter of wanting to be having
Jesus
fun
fucking
and
Christ. He's trying
just
to
chill.
He's trying to
Spit it out, Junior.
True.
He's trying to overcomplicate it.
But then again, Leo's the biggest bitch here, so.
Whoa.
Hey, wait a minute.
Leo, you have like
Don't you
7
be
boyfriends
talking
a
shit
day.
about Leo.
Okay, I am gonna punch you in a minute.
This guy's a shit
his
talker, huh?
Rodney, that's his father.
I don't give a fuck. Leo's good people.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to take it to the
Good
street
people.
to fight.
Bet you
When he goes
won't.
to a criminal.
I can't. I got muscle fatigue, so I ain't fighting nobody.
And Leo, you punch
Oh,
me,
I
you
can.
get arrested. It's
We
mutual
saw you
combat,
fight
you're
the
allowed
other
it.
week, Rodney. You got a mean right hook.
It used to
Rodney's
be
got
worse,
skills.
but I've got
Hey,
got
Leo, I wanna
some
see
bad
Lester
muscle
fight, that's
fatigue,
all I wanna
sadly.
We also saw Arya fight, and she.
Oh,
yeah, me too. I was in the
Can
gym.
you not do the things with the cars no more?
No.
That's why I'm saying, if they want to go to the street and
Aw,
fight, I'm down.
Yeah,
Leo,
mutual
don't
combat.
fight Arya on the street.
I worked out too hard and my muscles gave out on me.
If you guys,
What, do you know how to parkour now?
if you guys both agree
No.
it's legal,
Exactly. I got stuff on me. I don't want to get caught by the police. That fucking cement
Put it in your fucking car.
you got two
My
friends.
car's full.
They have
No, look,
pockets.
If he doesn't want to fight,
Damn.
that's fine. That's fine. He's, normal people
Um,
wouldn't want to
Well,
fight.
Go on, go after her.
I'll be honest, that content creation
Leo, you win us
by
all,
the
we're
bigger
going
guys, it's not been too much of an issue, to be completely honest. Like every once in a while, like when they're dealing with tanks and shit, sure.
Did you say
Um,
get me on the floor?
But for the most part, there's not too much of an issue with the content creation. What it is it's the general role play. People aren't wanting to role play because everybody's got to grind to get this and grind to get that. Nobody really paid attention to the numbers that you had to put out before you're getting the numbers that you're getting in. And Havoc saw that, and Havoc started correcting some of them, especially for, you know, the criminal side and stuff. But is it perfect? No. There's still a lot of grindy shit that shouldn't be so fucking grindy. They went a little too overkill, and now nobody wants to grind anything because nobody's having fun. Nobody's role-playing. People aren't really talking to the cops 50% of the time, if not more than that. Like, it's a numerous problem. In all honesty, it's because money's too hard to come by. The gear that you need to make, guns and shit, you know, you really can't do that because when it comes down to it, we don't have gangs. And every gang has pretty much left the city now. Really, the only gang left now are the boys. The Lost isn't around. You know, I know Forecast isn't around. GSF is completely disbanded. Like, there really isn't any gangs. But in order to do things, like if you want to do crafting, you got to have at least 3, you know, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to have all those, you have to have 6 people to do melee crafting for both sides. To do general crafting, you have to have both sides. This is the problem. People can't grind and do what you're doing anymore. You know, and that's part of the issue. Is it's all grind. There is no role play. Like, you have to grind in order to make guns, right? You got to grind to make drugs. You know, if you do any of these things, you got to be able to do that. And I mean, you can't do like looting and then mining, right? So you have to pick and choose. So you actually have to have people you can work with. It's just not it's not a good system in any way, shape, or form. You know, back in the day, you could go in and you had your own choice, right? You could be a gun manufacturer, sit there, make guns, make ammo, and sell. You know, and people would do that, and there'd be more RP for that. But there was always grinders. I don't care what anybody says. There was always grinders. They did role play, but there was times where all they did was just grind and chill. Yeah, that's the thing. So, Alanip is a full-time parent, yes. But here's the problem, even with him being a full-time parent, right? He has a gang. They're able to help. If he needs things, he can get things. He also doesn't have to really grind for money because of the fact that not only does he have a gas station, people pay him for the building and stuff, he also can go out and sell drugs and stuff. And with the selling drugs and stuff, he's able to get away. Atlanta is not a bad driver or anything of that nature. You know, that's the issue. Is Atlanta's good at getting away from PD. To be completely honest, so it's just what it is. And no, they're really not. They're really not. We had a few dev updates, and then it started going radio silent for a while.
Doing a deal.
Oh my god, Ariru just gave me 6 mail. Oh, for a race stuff. Give me more of that, Ariru. I will pay happily for that. What's up, Rambo?
You got the tiz.
4? No, I don't know. Pass. Why?
I don't trust out my car, I'm not gonna lie.
Then
But it's
put
fine.
it away.
My car's a
Go put away your Timu cop car.
Wow, says you with a Timu patrol car.
You know what?
Put a fucking push bar on it. What do you expect me to say?
Excuse me, sir, standing up there. You're very loud.
Less is always loud. You just gotta get used to it.
He always sounds like that.
He's always loud. You just gotta get used to it. He's been arrested for so peaceful all the times.
Whose red car is this?
It's a toy.
Hi, Rodney.
That's hard
Oh, I
for
want
a
a
charge
toy.
to get.
I gave you 2.
Whose red car is this?
I want a toy.
You know what?
Which one? There's 2 red
I want a
cars.
toy.
A Panto?
Wait,
This
I want a
one.
toy.
The Panto.
All right.
Oh, that's mine.
Can I have this?
Could you move it so I can get my bike up?
A
I want
yeah.
toothbrush.
Wait, I want a Hot Wheels.
I've
I want
always
a Hot Wheels
wanted
car.
a toothbrush.
Hot Wheels?
I want a Hot Wheels.
No more calls tonight, Will?
I didn't hit it, I promise. I think someone
No,
might
it
hit my car
it
into
fell over.
The cops are driving.
Oh, okay.
Good day.
What's up, Ralph?
Do you want to buy a keyboard?
Keyboard? No, not
Yeah.
really.
Oh, worth a shot.
I mean, yeah, I have one
Sure.
of these, so I don't really need a keyboard.
Can I have it?
No.
Worth a shot. You got any
At
cars
the-
for sale?
At the moment, no, not really.
No, no worries, mate. You enjoy.
Alright, you do.
Oh, there you are. I was gonna send. I forgot.
There, since everybody wanted to talk about knockoff cop cars, there you go.
Oh.
No, Rodney, I said it because the push bar and everything.
Whose is a shitty gauntlet?
I could put
I
the.
want to buy a keyboard.
And don't be talking shit about my gauntlet.
Why would I want to buy a keyboard?
How much?
Looks like a blueprint keyboard. They're not illegal
thank
because
you.
it's a keyboard.
How much
How
you
much?
selling it for?
They're like
How much?
30 grand.
Yeah, Atlanta is a really good fucking driver. Like, sometimes he has a hard time locking in, but
Him.
Atlanta knows
You want it?
how to
No,
play.
don't
He's
give them much
been
power
doing
to
this
You want it,
long
Lester?
enough.
Keyboard,
Like,
I want to see how much money.
Yeah,
I
there's
have
some
at
new
the moment.
strats and
But I'm
stuff.
telling you, it's a
but
blueprint though. You're gonna have to build it
I
yourself.
would honestly, if you take
Yeah,
Atlanta,
I'm aware.
no powers, no nothing,
I still have a range
you give him
one.
a
If
car, he
doesn't-
does a
if he doesn't
crime.
take it, I will.
I still
I'll
give
go
him a
too.
70%
You want-
chance
you
of getting
want-
away from the cops.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take one.
Send me some money, then I'll go get it.
You know,
You said 30?
So
Yeah,
it's one of
I got a
those
rubber
things.
chicken though, which is like 60 grand.
Whoa.
You have a
Do you
rubber
have
chicken.
wait? Do you have it made?
No, it's blueprint. It's not hard to make. I just can't be bothered. It's easier just to like have them.
He has a chicken.
You said 60K for
man.
the chicken.
Come with me, Lester. If you all want some blueprints, follow me. Oh, the
That sounds like you're about to get kidnapped.
Go on, Lester.
That
Go
sounds
on,
like they're
Lester.
all about to get kidnapped.
Boy.
That sounds like they're all about to get kidnapped. That seems like he's about to kidnap them.
Yeah, he's about to get that.
That sounds like
Wait,
the.
who's that?
That sounds like the worst trap out
Hi.
there.
Hi.
Should I probably go with
okay.
an AR-15 in case
You
Lester
fooled
needs
me
help?
there, are
No,
ya?
no.
Yeah,
Why?
right
It's in my
here.
car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's your
Yeah.
Keep it.
your thing. No,
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed how shitty the Banshees become over the
With
years.
mine.
Oh, no, am I out of food? Oh yeah, I am.
Guys, who wants to go bury a snowman?
Wow.
Do you want to bury a snowman?
Actually, I think that's illegal. Pull that out. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna change this grey to blue. I hate this color.
Are you
There
gonna
you
go
go.
strip again? He's gonna go get
I'll go
naked
get
again in
some
the
food.
bush.
Who's open?
Alright. Good question.
Oh, I don't think-
Nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think anywhere's open.
Do you need
I
food?
can go get a
Like,
moldy sandwich
do-
from the store.
Do you need food?
Yeah.
Leo, you wanna go up to Rex and get it open a little bit because these guys need food. Let me check with Leo and see if he wants to go up there, and then he'll open it up for you. Do you want to go open Rex's so these guys can get food, Leo? Because they need food. I mean, we can all just go up anyways. Because I'll probably get some shit anyways.
You
Can you
do
go food?
realize we've got to prep food as well, right? And that takes longer.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I can get a sandwich. It's not a big deal.
You do realize you could just serve chicken nuggets.
Yeah, but they take long.
No, no.
Where did everybody go?
I
For
could
fuck's
go
sake,
up there
if you
right.
need-
I
if
could
you
go up
need
there
food,
right
get in
now
the
and
charger.
make everything myself, by myself, and still get people in and out in a timely manner. Just making nuggets.
Yep, he's not lying.
Oh. Rodney's a man of many talents.
I get bored.
If you want to
Yep.
get food and jump in the car, I'll take you up to get some. I'll open Rex's for a minute. Leo, minutes are you coming?
Coming, are you?
Wait a minute. Where the hell did Will go?
I was just wondering.
Yeah,
Maybe he got a.
They might
Maybe.
Hey, Will. Oh.
What?
Well, there goes my radio.
What was that? This
Well,
happened?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure,
this
considering my phone just went out, too, I'm pretty sure that was the cell tower.
Yeah. Holy shit, that grime tech just took out
Yeah,
the
it
cop
did.
car.
They took out that car, and then that car hit the cop car.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, might be.
Excuse me, sir. If I could get some medical attention.
But yeah, no, that's the thing. People are just, they're sick.
I think, I don't know.
Because unless you're good, you're as good as Atlanta or French, or you know, like, you know, somebody that's very underrated when it comes to getting away is Ralph, right? Unless you're good,
I think it affects
like these
cell
guys,
phones and everything.
they're not.
I forgot it was a
They're
little
not gonna
bit
do
ago.
that well. Like, they're gonna be chasing the
think I
W no
jumped
matter
on the
what,
phone.
and that's
My
part of
cell
the
phone still looks
problem.
good.
We don't want W mentality.
That being said,
But
I have a radio.
the
Maybe
way
you're
things
hearing
are, that's what people are doing because it
Can you
costs
go
too
there
goddamn
quickly?
much and it takes too much to do
Yeah,
that. Some of us
there's
only
been,
get,
like,
you
some
know, a few
terrorist
hours to play a
attacks
day.
the
Like,
past
generally,
several
when I come
days,
home
and I'm
and I
pretty
start
sure that
streaming,
was
I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
the,
I'm
big
usually
radio
home
cell
like 30
tower
minutes, an hour.
up in the Vinewood Hills blowing up,
And I start streaming. Like, I get up at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning.
but it blocks out like all the radio signals for a
road
couple
rash.
minutes.
So, you know, it's
I was in my
long
car.
day
I was
is what
rushing
it
to
is.
get
Not
food.
too many people have that kind of time. So what they did is they balanced it off the people that were grinding, you know, 10, 12 hours a day,
Hey, Will, you still there?
which made it a problem for the people that can't play 10, 12
Oh,
hours
we
a
were just
day.
wondering where you
I mean,
went.
even the content guys are only around for, you know, 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, got it.
Better.
A little bit better. All right. I gotta get your information from you. What's your billing number?
210.
210. All right. And then your medical.
thank you.
And then what's the first and last name for you for the medical report?
Better Sean Cosgrove.
Better Sean Cosgrove.
Or better Sean.
Are you gonna sell me your car or not?
I am sure I
I'll
just
sell
got
you the
fleeced,
TR3.
but
Oh,
whatever.
probably.
I'm
You
tryna-
were in Fleesa after all.
I like that one, and I want to get a different
I
car that
just
it's the
got
same brand.
Wow.
And as a wise man once said, no.
Wow, I literally just got that.
A little bit.
This city loves its pun. So what very legal things did you buy?
Hey, Sean.
What's up?
I
wait.
bought a crafting drill and I bought 2 storage container blueprints.
Oh.
Which are the things I've been trying to buy from the fucking mall, but they've been sold out for like weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up?
Now I just have to figure out how the hell to make them.
Mm-hmm. Is that Rodney?
You still need like a crafting bench or something.
All right, well, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
You guys
I
have
need
fun.
to find someone who has.
Hey, Rodney.
Bye, Rodney.
This is Sean who owns the farm.
Oh,
right here.
Nice to
He owns
finally meet
Harmony.
you.
It's been a minute. I think we met before.
Not in person. We only ever spoke over the phone.
Maybe you used to own the Harmony farm first.
Two
I think
storage
we've
containers
spoken at like the
and a keyboard.
the what is it called, the wherever you get the coal and rocks.
Hello, officer.
Hello.
Maybe
Like a
briefly
little
then.
baby.
I'm gonna drop sick beats now.
But he said he hadn't met you, so all the farmers should know each other, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a.
But I'm heading out.
Bless-
If you guys need me for
bless-
anything,
Sick beats.
I will catch you guys later. Just shoot me an email
Catch
if
you,
you guys
Rodney.
need me for anything.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yep.
You guys
Alright.
take it easy.
Bye.
You too.
Lester, guess what I got? I got one of the tips for...
We're gonna call it there, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm tired. We will probably pick up Tuesday, because tomorrow I've got an ass chewing to do for work. So I will catch you guys later. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You guys are more than welcome to always pick my brain, ask me questions, especially if I'm streaming and stuff. I'm 100% down for that, and I'll answer whatever I can. All right? I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys next time.